The following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Table Goblins here on the Hunting Hawks channel. I am the luscious Leigh, your Dungeon Master for tonight, and today I am joined by the seductive Hayden Marshall, the sensational Joe Dodds, the superior Tim Clark, and the sociopathic Graham Pell. On last week's episode, our group found their way to Graven Hollow, where they encountered various different visions and echoes of the past and future, including one Leigh Bridge, who they were happy to have a little conversation with, and also some kind of giant godlike being as well, who had a little chat with them. And that is where we will pick it up from. So, you guys have just had this conversation with this godlike being, and he has vanished from.
I was about to say that. Leigh? No.
Two godlike beings.
That was spooky.
What's a god to a non-believer?
Still a motherfucking god, bitch.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Did Leigh seem a little bit off?
I was alright.
No,
So-
more than normal.
He was
Well,
from
if
the
you think
past
about
and confused.
Yeah, when the time that we saw him, he'd only been here briefly, so it's still
Yeah.
very like we're kind of settling into this now.
Yeah.
Think back to how we were, like 3 weeks into arriving in the Underdark.
Insane.
This is where it just
Yeah,
cut, this is where it
very
just
much
cut,
so.
this is where it just hard cuts to Joe.
Just having a flashback sequence.
I think 3 weeks into here we were still in prison. Somewhere along the line. I'm not entirely sure.
More to the point though, what the hell? Wizards of the Coast just invited him here and brought him here themselves.
Yeah. What kind of bullshit
Bullshit.
story is that?
I don't
And
know,
not tell
it's
anyone. And funny enough, not tell anyone else about it.
When we get out of here and your messaging service, and you get a signal again on your messaging service, you should because you can message other planes and that, right?
Small chance it won't work.
Only
Yes.
small though, but message like Chris Perkins or someone and say, "Have you lost someone?"
Yeah, so when you just send
Also,
a retrieval
can you
team
send
ASAP.
like Spec Ops over here to get us out?
Wizards of the
otherwise we
Coast.
just
Also, tell us the ending to Out of the Abyss, because that could be useful to us.
Yeah.
Don't send him send Spec Ops, otherwise Dritz is going to turn up and make it all about him again.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I'd like to look for in this library a book that says Dungeons and Dragons Out of the Abyss, and I'd like to find out what the fuck we're
Tim,
supposed to
there's
be
no books
doing.
here. Find a stone tablet that
Or a
says
stone
Dungeons
tablet.
and Dragons out of here.
Okay, make a wisdom
The
check.
scroll edition.
What's that going to do with Stone Giant?
They might like to play.
True.
Wisdom check.
We should organise a game while we're here.
9.
Cool, that's the amount of psychic damage you take.
Really? Really?
No. So, just to clarify, Out of the Abyss doesn't exist.
Shit.
That campaign saying
Then what is this?
it doesn't exist. No, I'm saying
Yeah.
it's not a thing that
Ever
exists.
existed.
It's
Wait a
not
minute.
been released.
What if when this happens,
Oh no.
Wizards of the Coast go, hang on a minute, we could
Make a story.
We can monetise this.
But
Where's
we
our
have to get all
fucking
the other ones.
royalties?
We need to get a lawyer ASAP.
We have to get out
I know
there
the
to tell
perfect
Chris
one.
Perkins about the thing.
Should look up some
What?
tablet on interplanar copyright laws.
Yeah.
Also, when you do that whole asking questions, getting vision scenes, that's not specific to Stone Giants, is it? You could ask a question about anything that's happened before and get a vision about it. Before.
Yeah, it's magic.
Could you ask it what happened to Leigh when he arrived here, or
We already told us, didn't
him coming here, so we can actually confirm that
You
actually
can
happened?
verify
Leigh
it.
did a Leigh where
Yeah, I
he
suppose
just
I
went
could.
over to the thing, went, I touch it, and then everyone else fucked off.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like the whole him being in Wizards of the Coast HQ and walking through a door, ask if that really happened or not.
Oh, so if he's bullshitting.
Yeah,
Oh.
I guess I could.
Yeah.
You'd have to wait till tomorrow. 'Cause I think
I've
you've
used them all.
Also, that might give a clue.
That's the
where
thing,
some doors
because
are.
maybe before he came here, he signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Therefore, he hasn't to like make something or go. I went through the door.
What happened?
I was
Magic, yo.
Yeah.
When
Seems
really,
legit.
him and Chris Perkins did some weird warlock shit.
Hmm.
That's why Adam's not here.
Pact of the
So-
Dungeon Master.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know if that's what I want, to be honest. Wonder Fiscal School.
I'm not.
DM's Guild, get on it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm not sure, but we were
Pact
sent
of the
here to
Gimp Mask.
find out about the demons coming through.
We know
Yeah.
we know vaguely as to when, why, how.
Yeah.
Well, not really why, but when, how, and where.
Okay. And
Roughly, we kind of
Yes.
know as to why, because he's trying to do something and he did a big naughty.
Yeah.
was there a specific place this was happening, or?
Some kind of phaserous web.
Can you feel how either the DM's just something to speak because he's impatient, or
Yeah.
actually something's coming down the hall?
No, I don't feel anything.
Poke the head out.
You see a large stone giant
Oh, right.
in robes,
Oh,
carrying
they
a
run this
large
way.
cylinder, like the ones that you've seen before, just walking, just ambling by and just walks
I mean,
So-
shall we maybe ask the caretaker?
Hello, can you help?
We're lost.
Nice pole.
by. He like gets down to close and he goes, And what brings you to Graven Hollow?
What does bring us to Graven Hollow?
James, you want to take this one?
Information.
Joe, help!
Well, it all started about 52 pages ago.
Yes, do it in stories. That's something.
Yeah.
That's what they write down, yes.
Been dispatched here by Bruno Battlehammer to locate information about demon lords. They're all abroad in the abyss, or out of the abyss, should I say.
Please follow me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's taking us to the demon
Yeah.
lords coming out of the abyss
Maybe-
section.
Maybe we should have.
He
asked
goes
first.
off and, you know, you traverse some stairways and you go into one of his rooms and it's full of cool shit.
Ooh, cool shit.
So it's like many crystals of many colours and lots of, you know, cylinders and styli from the arcades of the present are there, being sorted and sifted into various places by Gale of Durs. He says, these are the archives of the past. After the present has finished with them, we take them and sort them into the various homes that they will reside.
Neat.
Now you speak of demon lords.
Correct.
I can't say that I know too much of them.
Well,
Yeah,
prepared to learn a whole lot,
Yeah, we can help you with that.
because they're everywhere. Like, everywhere.
My name is Ulthar, Keeper of the Past.
Ulthar?
You are welcome to search the library for the information you require, as long as you are respectful.
Good, thank you for giving
Tried
us
that.
permission
Perhaps
to do that
speak-
thing that we haven't done.
Perhaps speak to my other compatriots. Ermas is very up to date on the goings on in the Underdark.
Could they happen to be a keeper of the present?
Yes.
Who's the keeper of the future?
Ustova.
Stover.
Ustova.
Ustova.
Is there anything I might help you with?
Well, any information on how we can get all of the demon lords that are currently not in the abyss and just kind of put them back there where they should be would be kind of ideally what we're looking for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
afraid I have no such information. That is not to say that the information is not available. But understand, the information we have dates back to the beginning of time.
Perhaps.
What
how
happened
the-
then?
No, don't.
In the beginning.
No.
What was the first thing that happened? Just out of curiosity.
Well, first there was nothing, and then somehow it exploded.
Yeah. Has excuse me. Has anything like this happened before? Have the demon princes come into this plane before? And
I'm
have
sure they have at some point. There have been many calamities over the millennia
All at
of
once,
existence.
how are they sent back?
Many happen within the dream world.
That's upstairs.
That's upstairs.
Yeah.
But
Surface.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're the keeper of the past, would you have any information on how they started coming out to begin with?
Do you know anything about? And
I
I'll
have
show him
no
a
knowledge.
picture of the insignia that drow who summoned the demons in the first place had that I saw in the
Phil
vision. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming drow formerly known as Phil Rain.
And he just sort of like looks at the insignia, closes his eyes, and when he opens them again, they're glowing slightly.
Oh.
And he just says,
What did you do?
"This is the insignia of House Bainray."
Okay.
That's really obvious.
What?
Oh, sorry, it's really dusty in
Bless
It's
you.
the books. It's the books, Joe.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Allergic to
there. All
bang.
this dusty stonework. Bainray, you say?
Hmm.
That's not one we've heard of before.
Phil Rain.
Phil Rain.
Phil Rain Bainray.
B-A-E-N-R-E. Bainray.
Not like the Batman villain shooting a laser beam.
Bane, right? Just fires Banes. That's like some sort of G-mod, I think.
Oh.
Mr. Stone Giant, what can you tell me of Anderville?
Anderville. How long has it been since I heard that name? Legend speaks of a mighty weapon.
I have reason to believe it's an amulet,
Hmm.
but as to where its location is, or has it been moved around a lot?
No, it's been lost for a long time.
Awesome.
Lost or misplaced.
Maybe
I'll say
also
both.
safely hidden from anyone else that...
What do you need this amulet for?
To complete his look.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you something about it, potentially.
You know
I
the
can
whole
remember
like
where
I'm
it
having
is.
the dreams thing with having names that seem to cross, like me, Joe, and you have had names that seem to cross over.
Yeah.
Well, the one that keeps coming up in mine, my latest one was weird. It wasn't the same person. It was someone completely different. Kind of reminded me a lot of like an old sort of saint in our like folk history. But when we got here, I did some digging on the fragments for the key of the Divine Gate. One of them was made by stone giants, but it was reforged into an amulet,
Oh,
which has its stone giant name and its translation. It's as much as I've got, but it's something that, for reasons I'm finding out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know why. It's been very vague.
Got you.
This guy that I last saw though, he says, "I'll find my home before you wake." So I'm just following the rabbit hole so far.
No, not. He didn't say before you wake. I said before you wake. He said find his home, and then me as narrator said
Right.
before you wake.
Good, because for the past few weeks I've been like, what the fuck does he mean before I wake? It's just I might wake up. Well, shit.
Too late.
That makes more sense now. So he says find his home, which now makes more sense.
Right, okay, so we've got to find this guy's home.
Yeah.
Right.
Who he is, I don't know. Right, when I thought about it, it reminded me of the way that I imagined it was like St. George.
Okay. Got you.
Because he had like a red cross,
On a
knight's armour, shield, like proper fucking blonde hair.
And you've got to find his home before you wake.
Whoever this guy is first, and you find out. So it's just gone from Tula, who is fucking cool, to now Prince Charming. So I'm just kind of following this and seeing where it goes.
Okay.
And he thinks my dreams about demons are weird.
At least mine are nice, mate.
Never said mine weren't nice.
What?
Big grass one was pretty good.
If I put my finger on it, the person that I saw was one of the people.
Okay.
I think mine was
Georgius.
Which St. George.
And they want you to find his amulet thing.
I don't know if this amulet has anything to do with it. This just happens to be the key fragment from which was stolen.
Got you. Right. Okay.
So if I find it, I might find who had it, and if it was one of the betrayers that had it, blah blah blah. So I'm just.
Okay.
Hence why I asked Mr. Stone.
Fair enough. Sorry, Mr. Stone, you won't carry on.
You've been very helpful, thank you.
Would you like a ration?
Very
The
good.
keys.
So, you guys leave the archives of the past.
There's definitely nothing else that was one of.
I
For
think.
now.
I mean, he's there.
Always come
He's there all day.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
are you heading over to the archives of the present?
Seems like the next logical place to
Okay,
go,
so
yeah.
you head there. You see a stone giant there that is sort of like busy, sort of working
So I can get rid of that before you.
around everything. He. Where are we?
Literally even written down before you.
You'll see him here, just like he'll be like hastily carving stuff into stone, and then he'll like open his hand to a hole in the wall, and a beast will just come out onto his hand, and he'll just like, and he'll put something else down, and then another one, and then he'll just stop and think a second, like he's listening to something, and then.
This guy seems busy. Maybe we.
Well, if he's writing everything that's happening in the present, that's kind of a very continuous
That's
job.
everything that's happening right
Yeah,
now.
and then as soon as you've written it down, it's in the past, so you've lost it, it's now the next person's job.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, technically we're happening in the present, so if we talk to him and he writes down what we're doing, we're not interrupting his job.
I can hear you.
Pissing him off.
He can hear us.
And he's just there,
And he's written that down.
He's
Yeah.
he's sort of like he's looking at you, but he's still like calming down, and he's just sort of like side eyeing you. And it's like,
Can you help us,
of course. What might I help with?
demon princes?
Like, demon lords.
Lords.
There's only one prince.
Yeah.
At this point,
It's your old
for the
pal.
first time, you see him stop.
Oh
Another
shit.
time.
So-
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I take it back.
This is odd. We've only waited for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Stop.
And he's like,
Shit, I've broken it, I'm sorry.
"What do you know of the demon lords?
They're around.
Seen a
lot.
few,
Tell
Yeah.
me.
collected them.
Tell me.
One's following me, maybe, potentially.
One's following you.
Well,
Which one?
Demogorgon.
Of course." And he's like carving away. He's like, "More. Tell me more."
Jubilex.
This is the most
Jubilex.
recent one, yeah.
8 half our group.
A couple of days young
Right.
mine.
Tell me
Good
facts. I need
boys.
facts. Facts.
Good
Facts.
boys. having a wedding.
Zukumo's having a wedding.
With
Yes.
person X to.
With
Yeah,
the
Jubilex
big
isn't happy about it.
fungus.
Or Ramicus.
Ramicus. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what he's
she's
talking
planning a
about.
wedding.
This is terrible.
I know, right?
You seem so pleased.
I've got a gem with Fraser Blown.
And you brought it here.
Yes.
Yes.
May I see it?
So long as you don't touch it under
No, no.
any
And there isn't to
circumstances.
touch your puny gems.
Oh,
Sound.
I'll get it out and like untrain it and unwrap it and be like,
I'd like to cast darkness in space.
Oh, well, information is information.
there we go.
What else?
Any
What else?
information
What else?
on what's going on with that?
No, you're telling me, right? I'm just a record keeper. I don't know everything.
He's had dreams of a sex party with
Gratz
Gratz.
had a.
Oh, with Gratz. I was wondering where the importance of that was going.
I mean, I guess just Demon Lord's
It's all
sex
relevant.
party.
Gratz
Yeah.
sex party.
You've also had ones that
There was also
We need a
a
list.
Baphomet.
Baphomet's here as well.
Big
Yeah.
old
Fucking
chanting
chanting
horde.
of that. We've had dealings with
Yinogu?
a very small.
Yinogu?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yinogu.
Just a
Not
tiny,
hunting party.
just a
Pretty
tiny
standard.
A
smattering.
very small dealing with Orcus in the Underdark, but more so in the dream world. We've had a dealing with Orcus.
Orcus in the dream world. Why would he be in the dream world?
More-
while the rest
more-
of them
more
are here?
cultists.
Well, it's more
Fun.
cultists, like
Yeah.
young people thinking they were being cool, but then accidentally taking his.
Kids nowadays getting into their heavy metal cultism.
Who else?
Maybe we need to go to the future one.
We came across. I mean, it's got nothing really to do with it, but we came across a planetar named Renelle that was down here to
Yeah.
originally hunt them that we saved from demons.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
captured by an Alfeshni. No,
Really?
not captured, but being currently imprisoned by an Alfeshni.
And
a
other
Holder
things. Yeah.
And other
Entities.
entities.
Okay.
It's also lesser demons too.
Okay. Is that everything?
We've got a tavern on the surface, the Hunting Hawk. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Right,
You should record
not
how great
really
it is.
interested in dream world stuff. What?
Okay.
Yeah,
We found a
David
Groki
Morgan has
and a
level-
Hokara.
What's a Groki?
Exactly. Demigorgon
You
has...
found a kobold.
Yes, sorry, we've called him that. He keeps following us around.
No,
Well,
he's called himself.
That's his name. We didn't name him. He's not a pet.
sorry, Mr. Joe.
Demigorgon has already levelled Slubladop and
Gracklestug.
Gracklestug.
They are now.
Gracklestug.
They are.
Yes.
Gracklestug's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Gone.
They're kind of
They are-
pissed at us for that. Well,
he
me.
just sort of like puts his hand on the ground, closes his eyes.
Yeah, I hope what's his name?
Oh yeah,
Brown
there was some
is,
stone giants there.
Can you
Um,
tell them that we're
Doreen-
not here? Thank you.
Pengorn Caverns. Got it all down here.
Well, luckily, Karam is alright. He is led an
Well,
exodus
that thing.
of stone
Got-
giants
got
away
this.
from Gracklestug. But,
Good for him.
well, Gracklestug's no longer there.
Yep.
Blingdenstone we did save from
Jubilex.
Oh, yeah.
Jubilex attack from the
Pudding King.
Blingdenstone is
Booze
fine.
Pudding
Yes.
King.
Mensa Branson?
No
Pumpkin,
idea.
uh,
Never been there.
Fuck about
Hopefully
Mensa
it's
Branson.
destroyed. That would be good. That would be an
Okay,
shot off
you
the
say
top.
Slubladop is gone?
That,
Yep.
Yeah.
that's not
Wherever a
difficult.
Slubladop is,
That's
it's
like
gone.
I think that's
literally
more of a
shooting
muddy
fish in
puddle
a barrel.
now.
Falcon Valve, that was attacked by demons when we were in prison there. Was it
Yeah.
Falcon
Falcon
Valve?
Valve's
Just as
gone?
we was going.
No,
Well, it
I
was
think
more
it's still
just-
there. I
We,
think
we
it's
left
more
it
unknown.
under attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know.
We left it in a better position.
Currently
than when
unknown.
We found it in.
Well,
50-50.
okay. Well, thank you for your information. I'll
Neverlight Grove, that's
be sure
full of
to
demons.
record everything that I can.
Oh yeah,
Never
Never
Like
Like
Grove's
Grove's
where
full of
everything I've-
demons.
That's where it's a good
Okay,
point.
never
That's where it's a
goes
good
to
point.
demons. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So everything that I have, as you can see, I'm getting messengers come through and everything like this. This is essentially my job. If there's anything you would wish to know that's happening on right now, I mean, with a couple of days delay because messengers and everything like that,
What's he up to?
it's a bit patchy. I don't have everything. The more details I get, the more I can fill in. So anything I can help you with
Can you locate someone's whereabouts? If we give
depends
you
on the person.
a detailed enough description.
Another human.
You can do
An
a
ally of ours.
You dreamwalkers.
yes.
Yeah, kind of, but
He has been. He
Yes.
was here
Yes,
a few
Sam.
months ago.
Mm.
Huh?
He was here a few
then
months
you
ago.
might have come across him. He was wearing a red shirt, shorts, blonde
Joe,
hair.
do you?
Yeah, I'll
just
do
coffee
it.
beard.
Minor illusion.
I don't mean to be rude.
We all
but-
look the same.
Which is quite.
Steady.
Alright, yeah.
That's on
This went
camera.
back a lot,
That's
a lot
on camera.
further than I thought it was going. Which is quite insulting, as this guy looks almost identical to Ulthar.
You're right there.
Yeah, I'm fine. So he's like, I don't recognise that guy, but I can try and. I mean, I don't have any location magic. or
It's
anything.
fine.
What else,
worry
would,
about it.
what else would we like to know? Maybe like the current whereabouts where these demon lords are?
Yeah. Do you know where they
What
are?
I'm up to.
How they're doing?
Get a
What
current
they're up to?
I have no information on that.
Oh.
You've given me more information on Demon Lords than I've received from anything else.
Okay. Right. Shall we go and see the future guy?
Seems like a good idea.
Girl.
Whoever.
Future lady.
Hmm.
Ustavar.
Yeah, she's yonder. For fuck's sake.
Get a grip, man.
Graham,
Let's go yonder.
Jenny's fixing.
Maybe you just need fixing.
Wow!
Ooh.
Graham, you take. I was going to pick this one, which has no numbers on it.
Is
Just
it
throw
the
it at
Ravnica
one.
You take gruel points of damage.
So you go to Ustova. That's better. I can lean back on this now.
Yes.
Ustova.
Ustova.
Really get a new one with all the money that we're
And
making
this
on
one's
it.
completely different. It's like full of like crystal balls and like knuckle bones and stuff, like traditional like divination
Okay.
tools and things like that.
Oh, I was hoping
And
it'd be like all
she sort of
cyberpunk.
sits there, floating in midair, with a crystal like a crystal ball that could easily fit your house in.
Okay, that's pretty big.
And it's just like, yes.
Oh.
Oh, I was hoping
She
she'd
probably-
say, "Welcome to the world of tomorrow."
Can you help us? What kind of stuff?
Depends on what you're asking.
Demon Lords.
Demon Lords? How
You
to...
have to be more specific.
Alright, how do we defeat them and send them back to where they came from?
You have to be more specific.
Demon Lord's future. Demon Lord's future banishing.
Hang on.
Banish future Demon Lords.
Hang on, we have to refine our Google search.
Are you aware of the current Demon Lord
Hey.
crisis in the Underdark? That.
Yes, I'm aware of the current Demon Lord.
You should probably
Crisis
speak to
in the
associates because
How do we stop it?
How do you stop it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not an exorcist.
So
Well,
we
you
So
can say you're not a
exorcism.
soothsayer because you kind of look like you are. That's
Ah.
what we really need.
Hang on, do I have an exorcism spell? I'm not sure.
All I can tell you, I
Banishment.
can give you possible future visions. That's
Can you
all I
give
can
us a
That'll
possible
do.
future vision where we've beaten the Demon Lords and are talking about how we did it?
Well,
that would be handy.
I can
Every
do
vision I see thus far, Demon Lords are winning.
What if we ask a
Or-
vision of when are we next going to see Leigh?
Yeah.
Yeah. When are we next going to see our friend?
You have to be more specific.
Joe?
This friend. Illusion.
Is he alive? Still?
Hang on. And gets
Oh,
like a
course we
small black crystal ball, and just like
Doesn't look really
outlook hazy. Ask again later.
Oh, he's
No,
dead.
He's dead. Shit.
Well, that's
Was
alright.
it kind of like landed on the tip of the triangle? Like, oh, I forgot it
Yeah.
Have you got any useful future advice for things we shouldn't do?
Out
Don't
of the,
piss off the Demon Lords too much because it looks like they're going to be your new overlords.
okay. Out of the 14 million possibilities of the Demon Lords, how many do we win?
Well, I'll tell you when I find one.
That's disconcerting.
I was kind of hoping for one.
Okay,
Kind of
so
feel like this is just
I'm working on that plane shift spell.
Yeah, I
Go
was going to say,
somewhere
perhaps
nicer.
you could tell us the nearest location to information on finding plane shift spells.
teleportation circles.
Also, where are we supposed to be going from here?
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Neither do we.
We were
You're
just
the
told to
future.
come here and
Yeah.
that was it.
Okay, what were you told to come here for?
To find information on how we stop the demons. But
Yeah.
no, obviously
Nobody
we
knows
don't have
anything.
that, so guess we'll be going.
Where's that old man drow that's supposedly wandering around somewhere? Have you seen an old man drow?
Also, who
I've
was
seen many old men try.
Also, your levitate spell
What?
seems to be fluctuating a little bit.
One of your
It's his
comrades,
phaser as it's
one of your
everywhere.
colleagues need to like update their chairs.
Also, who was that person we saw out in the hallway about 20 minutes ago with the whole, was it the violet skin, was it?
Lilac.
Lilac skin?
Mm.
Who was
You
that?
have to be more specific.
Joe, can you...
Oh, the
Looked like a thing.
image.
They said that we were
Imperial.
heroes, or were we?
Well, I don't know, are you?
I don't know, that's
We're
why
trying.
I asked.
We're trying our best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, heroes to who?
Please understand, over the millennia that this place has existed, there have been various people and they never really leave.
Are we stuck here?
No,
Since I knew her.
I'm sure you've encountered the echoes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The echo stays there.
They
when
come
you
and
say
go and...
When you say that we need to be more specific,
Hmm.
can you be more specific as to how?
What kind
specific?
of specificities do you need?
Well, what are you trying to do?
Stop the
So
demon
the
lords.
Stop
information
the
that we
Demon Lords,
put them
okay?
back
Do you
in
have
the
any
abyss.
information on where the Demon Lords came from?
No,
They came
yes.
from a
The
spell.
abyss.
They
Well,
came
from the
abyss,
abyss.
from a
Spell
spell
thing that
that
Obviously they came
amplified
from
the
the
wrong
abyss.
way.
Uh-huh.
It was done in the Phaserus by a drow. The Phaserus fucked with the spell
Naturally.
in a way, and
House.
it made it more.
Bane Ray.
Yeah.
House Bane, right?
What I
Yeah.
think meant to be like just some minor spell turned out to be a massive one, into which
Shit went
they all
down.
came through.
Any more information that you have for me?
I mean, go back to the
his
start
name
if
was
you
Phil
want.
Rain.
Phil Rain.
He was
Bane
from
Ray.
House Bainray.
Then there was House Mizrim, who wanted us for some reason. It's a long story. Basically, we went out one night for a drink as friends, ended up in prison, in a drow prison here, escaped from here, and then was asked to come back down here to sort out
That's kind of making things more broad, not specific.
things.
Mm.
Right. So the information you have, the Drow unleash the demon lords.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Through some kind of spell
Correct.
Yes.
Or ritual.
or ritual. Yes. Well, then I would say the best way of getting rid of them would be
Finding
through
out what's
another
the-
finding what this ritual was and. Well, did he have some kind of tome or something, or was he?
Did he dungeon master? Did I see anything in the
I
vision?
can't remember what the vision said.
He was just doing some.
Maybe if we actually go to
spellcasting.
the big portally hole in the ground where we did this and find his dead body and find his spell book.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'm always
Hope
up for
that-
finding wizard spell books.
You don't know if you have a tome or not.
Didn't see a tome. He
All I can say is the best bet would be to maybe find
this old man. Drow
the
who I had
nature
a
of the
vision
spell that brought them here, and that might help to.
How do we do that?
Well, do you know where the spell was first cast?
Nope.
No.
Somewhere
Nobody's
with a
told
lot
us.
of
Nowhere in the
phasers.
Underdark. Lots of
Big
Yes.
web of phasers. Probably somewhere drow related.
Where are the drow in relation to the Phaserus?
The Phaserus is all the way
Everywhere.
through. The Phaserus is much like the air.
Is there a specific location under here where it's
Concentrated?
concentrated so that
Mm.
if certain spells go off, it creates like a portal to another dimension?
Yes, indeed, yes, there is.
Oh,
The concentrated Phaserus in the Underdark.
Yes.
That's it.
That's
yours.
I see. So we've narrowed it
So there's
down
no
from the
specific
Underdark
place
to
in the Underdark
in
where
the
the
Underdark.
border between one realm and another is at its weakest. It's just the Underdark is the weak point.
just
The Phaserus is. What's your encountering with the Phaserus?
Generally,
Makes
not
things
to do
glow.
it and not to do magic around it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you know
glow,
why?
Magic bad.
because shit can
Glow
go wrong.
magic.
Shit can go wrong.
Shit
Very
can go
good.
wrong.
Do you know how shit goes wrong?
Well, you can cast
Catastrophic.
fireball and accidentally teleport yourself over across into a wall. I don't know how magic works.
Exactly,
Just
and
have a
how magic works. You look like a wizardly chap.
What gave it away?
You understand the basic fundamentals of magic.
Yes.
You are able to cast spells, and you know that
Yes.
if you do certain things, this effect will happen.
Correct.
Phaserus turns that on its head. Wild magic. That is what Phaserus is.
Okay.
It distorts magic cast within it.
Yes. That is true.
It can enhance it, it can nullify it, it can change it completely.
Do you know of a location, and this may be the same question, where a specific type of magic was used that went horribly wrong and created a rift for the demons to come through?
I think she just made it.
Is
sound
this
that
not
she
what you're
doesn't-
already asking
Yeah,
me?
that's
Because she's the future, probably best asking the past dude about that.
But,
Yeah.
If I gave it, what kind of description or how much information would you need on the location of an item that we may perhaps come around to finding at some point? How much information would you need, or would you need like a description of the
that-
item? Or
The question that you just asked me was very vague. I'm not really sure what you're asking.
so if I gave you the information on an item that we know of, information of, but we don't know its location,
Yes.
How much information will we need to give so we can better locate where it is, or if we made
What
that
item are you trying to locate?
and a Vil, Spirit's Rest.
Okay, well let me stop you right there. People have been searching up for millennia. If I was able to locate it, I would have.
Why?
People have been searching it for ages. It's an item of great power. Belongs to the giants. Giants forged it from the divine key.
Yeah, but what does it do?
No one knows.
Yeah, shit.
It's been lost for millennia.
But do you not think that it's best off being lost? Because if you had it, then everyone's going to come to you to try and take it away for themselves.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep it out there in the world, wherever it is, so that someone might one day stumble across it, for good or ill.
There is no greater or lesser evil.
Grogu's coming.
He's gone.
Yeah. And
It
so
is-
that Greg had it all along.
It is great.
What a twist.
Okay.
Well,
I want to go back to the past and ask these same questions again, see if there's a
sure.
place where we're supposed to look, where we can...
All the stone giants seem real snobby.
Well, I mean, look at it that way. They're sitting
Well,
there
thank
doing
you.
their job, and
This
some
is
little
walking.
weenies come up and be like, "Oh, can you tell us all of everything, please?" You know, we'll be more specific. Like, "Oh, what I mean is everything. Tell us all, please."
It's like-
Like, fuck's sake, guys.
A 5-year-old walking up to you. What's the meaning of life?
Yeah. Why? Why?
How are babies made?
Why?
Graham, how many 5-year-olds have you met that have asked what the meaning of life is?
I did all the time.
Well, I know.
When you were 5?
Maybe 5.5.
Only 5 year olds I know say, "What's the meaning of juice?"
Yeah.
go play now. So, where you guys going now?
Go through
Alright.
the past.
Go to the past one again.
It's
Okay.
one door, then another
Gotta go
door,
back.
then one door, then
Back
another.
I'm going to ask,
So just sorting stuff out. Yes?
terribly sorry, is there a location in the Underdark
Yes.
where the
There's
where the Phasers is,
Many.
where a drow may have cast a spell and caused a huge rift where demons came through?
Yes.
Do you know where it is?
It's
No, I mean, as in, I'm sure there are many places
Oh.
like that.
there's been no record coming down of like a massive crater that shouldn't be there, where demons could have climbed out.
Is there an area where the
The Underdark is always changing.
Is there an area from where like the Favours stems from? Like, is there a place where it starts, or is it just?
Nobody really knows the
Why is nobody like...
origins of the
I think
Phasers.
the,
A lot of people believe that the
Google
Drow
told us that.
were responsible for the Phasers when they were cast out by Corellon. But
So,
that's just so ancient it could be a myth. Nobody knows the true nature or origins of the Phasers.
is
Where's
there
wacky
a
things?
temple, particular, or... I don't know. Is there a temple where this sort of place may have started? Surely they would have had to go to a specific,
Like a place of power.
place of power for this type of thing to happen that's in the Phasers.
They just like did it in his backyard and just like, oh, this is a good place. And
Yeah.
it's full of Phasers and
Because they're not
demons.
just going to go
The Favours
wandering
is
along
already
into the
there,
Underdark. Oh, here's a good place. They would have had to go to a specific location to
Probably
catch-
not a
Can
certain
I just say
time
that
to
what
see
you're
them do.
asking, I could list many places, hundreds of places that
We'll write them
fit
down,
the
and then we'll
criteria to
start
what
at
you've
number
said
1, and then we'll make our way
throughout
through.
the entirety of
And
the
we start
Underdark.
from
Some
the
that
last
have
one
been
on this, it's always the last one.
destroyed centuries ago, some that might happen in the future. All I'm saying is
What about-
asking if there is a place of power within the Phasers is like asking if there's fish in the sea.
I'm just trying to narrow down our options.
That's not.
Do we know
way to do it.
what day, perhaps, date this spell was cast? That may help
Find out
narrow
when-
things
Yeah,
down.
but
when-
if there's many different places where many things have happened, it's finding a date is.
But then maybe it's like a place and the time and the date that have to all line up.
Maybe we should wait until tomorrow and do the old crystal shenanigans
Yeah.
to
All I will say
have a
is
look.
find out
Leigh,
Find out what-
tell us the answers, please.
find out what information you can about the drow. It was House Bainray, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find out whatever you can about whichever drow cast the spell and try and find the location from that.
I think we're going to have to go. If we find out where it is, we'll go find his mutilated body
Corpse.
and hopefully it wasn't
Yeah,
disintegrated.
let's go to the very port to where all the
Like,
shit
yeah,
things are
it's
coming
into-
from.
Well, hopefully
Well,
all the demons have already got out and
spread
left
out.
that area, so there won't be anyone left there.
Infinite layers of the abyss.
Infinite amount of high-level demons there.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Which
Mm.
means
Wow.
infinite
You know,
possibilities
you
of
know
death.
the demon lords. That's like a small. There's infinite amount of demon
The
lords.
top,
Yeah.
There's
top
just
level.
like
With every new
the
layer,
ones
there
that
is a
people
new
know of.
demon lord.
Hmm.
No thanks.
Hmm.
Hopefully when we get there, they're getting quite low down. So.
Let's rest, and then we can ask the questions with Joe,
Sure.
and then
Seems reasonable.
because we're not getting anywhere.
I've got something important to test out anyway in the rooms.
We don't want to know about what you get up to in your own private room, Graham. Just
Define test.
Well,
just notice it.
I assume that your rooms all like changed as well, didn't they?
yeah.
Yeah, well,
How odd.
mine's like had like an ensuite bar, so I'm wondering. I just wanted to make sure that if anything in that room, if I can actually remove it from the room,
Doubt
or
it.
if it disappears.
Mm.
Are you trying to steal toiletries?
No, it's got the roads
Just,
are
yeah.
really soft.
Make sure that you don't get a big bill on the way out for raiding the minibar.
Yeah. Stay out the minibar.
That's way too late. That literally was what the room now looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Well, that's your problem. Let's rest and
yeah.
let our future selves deal with.
Let
Today's
it be
problem.
future's problem,
Yeah.
and hopefully we'll see them on the way back, and they can tell us we're dicks for not finding out sooner.
Sounds like a good plan.
I
Maybe we'll
think you can
bump
have
into
echoes of
this
yourself, can you? That'd be
random dude.
I don't know. What would you say?
Daunt.
All right.
that's like, well, we fucked up. We're still here.
Yeah. Find anything? No.
See us there.
Yeah,
We're
we're still searching.
How long's it been? 20 years.
so you rest up.
Yeah.
Next day, what are you wanting to do?
I'm going to see if any of the bottles pass the threshold of the doorway.
They don't.
Okay.
I'll put one in the bag of holding, step out the doorway, and go into the bag of holding, see if it comes out.
Nope. Nothing there.
Stop trying to steal stuff.
Toying with powerful magics here, Graham.
I drink in it as I walk through the doorway.
God.
Straight from the bowl.
It's an empty bottle.
Ah,
Hmm. Okay, so question
And
time.
as you inspect all of them, there's no actual food or drink in there.
Oh,
and what have I been drinking?
They've been providing food and drink, but the minibar bottles and that is just empty bottles.
it just looks like a fully stocked minibar,
Yeah.
but it's not.
I just,
It's a
I
facade.
don't, if I'll have done that as soon as we got back, so I'll probably spend the entire night just crying.
No, you can get alcohol. You can get whatever you want. That's provided by the library, but it's more a case of like
Wish we
you
could have
ask
this
you ask for it
kind of
and it's delivered to you.
Just gonna go to the library. Oh, what are you studying? Yes.
Not with this bottle.
Studying.
Yeah.
Studying
Yeah,
breed.
no,
You've been at the library again, haven't you? Shut the fuck up.
One question, Joe. Who? Oh, sorry. Where did? What's his name?
Who are you?
No, the other guy.
Leigh.
The house.
Bainray.
Bainray.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Phil Rain of House Bainray.
Okay. Where did Phil Rain of House Bainray cast this motherfucking spell that caused this?
Trouble is, I'm not sure if that's just going to show me where it is with no context, and I'll just be like, well, that's just a gaping crater in the ground.
That'd be just more
Not
what
know
components were used, so then we can then find a way of doing it
Can you
ourselves.
ask for
Yeah.
directions?
Because it doesn't necessarily have to be in the same place. Ideally, if we don't do it in Phaserus, then it's not going to fucking back.
Suppose I could ask of the present, how do we get to the location where this ritual was performed?
Yes.
And then you might see like a map with a dotted line.
Yeah.
And then what in the
Get
past?
like a little walk
And then
through.
the past have
in
what
the-
components were used or what.
Sure.
Maybe
Perhaps we could get them to recalibrate that ring of Tim's to point to it.
Yeah, Andy.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll give that a go then. We'll head to the present section and
Yep.
ask how do we get to the place where the ritual was performed to unleash the demon lords from the abyss.
Okay. So in your vision is sort of like taken over by spiders as they crawl up your eyes. And as the spiders like scuttle away, you see a large chasm with a huge city. Like a huge cavern, sorry, with a huge city built in, with the buildings carved into the stalagmites.
Okay.
And as it's like you've seen Legend of Korra, like the end credits where it's like rushing over the water.
Oh yeah.
It's like that, but rushing over stone towards this city.
Okay.
And as you get closer, you see various drow guards and
Drow.
people like that, and
Drow. More drow.
you're sort of like flying through the city, and you see drows here, drow,
Okay.
and you just see a massive chasm, just a ruined chasm through this, through the city,
Okay.
and it sort of like focuses on one building, and you see the symbol of House Bainray.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I'll relay that
And
to
then-
people.
Spiders crawl over your eyes again.
Oh God, and the spiders. Ugh.
Does
So
that,
we're going to Disneyland now.
does that sound like Menzo Brands and then?
It seems very much like when I said he pretty much just did it in his backyard. That probably wasn't far off the mark.
So we're going to have to go to Menzo Brand.
We are literally
Do
going
we
to have
know?
to walk to Mordor,
Do we
knock on the door and say,
Excuse me. Does that chasm look like a natural part of the city, or did it look like it had a big chasm blown through it? Like, was the buildings all like falling into it and stuff?
Was it?
Yeah.
So
So
It definitely looked like.
not like they hadn't like built the buildings around this
It
naturally
looked
falling
like
chasm.
subterranean Japan after subterranean Godzilla.
Oh wow. Yeah, demons really did a number on them.
oh dear.
but a lot of it's still
I mean, a lot of it's still standing.
Yeah.
It is just like one section.
Mm.
How
If
weird.
all of the demons climbed out that hole, then do you think there's a chance that there's not many drow left there to?
They look like
You
there were
saw
a lot of
plenty of
drow
drow.
left there. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe it was more of like a metaphysical exit rather than literally
Actually
climbing
crawling
out.
out.
They just kind of their essence
So yeah,
is
just like the smoke,
just like a bunch of
poured down and
spooky, like
formed later on.
which one of the Ghostbusters where they open the containment unit. It's just
Oh, yeah.
ghosts flying everywhere, but demon ghosts.
And then gain corporeal form.
Yeah,
As it gets stronger,
that's
it
mine
gets better.
working.
So what you're saying is a government official
You
shut
saw
down.
green slime everywhere.
Yeah,
What you're saying is a government official
And the
shut
Pillsbury
down.
Down boys
yeah,
are
he
The
shut down the
containment.
demon containment
Mm,
grid.
mm,
God, God damn it.
Even though
Just
he was
didn't want
told
the demons to-
specifically not to touch the lever.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've got to go to Men's Brandon.
You say have to.
Well, no, 'cause-
do we really?
I think we're going to have to be honest.
We should hire some low level adventurers to do it.
We can hire Leigh when we find him.
Yeah.
He's bound to be a
Hire
low-level
Leigh,
adventurer.
We'll put him in a party with like Grokey and a couple of other random schlubs that we've met.
Yes.
Yuck yuck and spider bait. Send them off. What could possibly go wrong?
Throwback.
Yuck.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
We should go to a past place where you can ask them. Or you know, I think no, just done past.
That was
have
present.
to do that.
That's
Right,
present.
that was
Yeah.
present.
Present.
So,
So
the
go
past.
past so you can ask them back.
What
how
components
here.
were used in the
Yes.
spell?
Yeah,
Good
what
question.
was
Yeah.
used?
What components were used in the ritual to release the demon lords from the abyss?
Also, not just components, what was said, just everything about
What?
the ritual.
Yeah. What
Verbal
was?
components are still components, Graham. I'm a wizard. I know these things.
What was the
What
spell?
verbal,
and-
somatic, material, and essential focus components, and so on and so forth.
Verbal, somatic material, and if you're going by Acquisition Incorporated, royalties
Yeah.
as well.
What spell and what method was used
Yeah.
to?
For all we know, he might have been trying to cast Find Familiar, and it just Phaserus blew it
Yeah.
up.
Maybe he's familiar with difficult.
Yeah.
Cast fine and familiar at 12th level.
It's like, I just summoned like a little imp or something. It's like, oh no, that's
Oh.
too big.
Oh, I don't know.
Now that doesn't on My Familiar. My Familiar is every demon.
Yes, the abyss.
Yeah. What spell and what method was
Yeah.
used to perform said.
Yeah, what magics, methods, and components
Yeah.
were used to perform whatever spell or ritual released on demons from the abyss.
Spiders.
No, the spiders are back!
So, you zoom in through Menzo Brandon.
Yeah.
And it zooms to the house, Bane Ray, and flashes into one of the rooms.
Oh, there he is.
And you see Gromph there chanting something that you don't understand, and it just focuses on an open tome.
He's got a book.
And then spiders.
Ah, there's a book. Who's Grumph?
Who's Grumph?
Sorry, I meant just generic. Railman.
Future. Who's Grumph? And is he still alive?
The future behind
Yeah, but hello, my name
I'll
is
say
Grumph.
that because I dropped that by accident. I'll say that because part of it was I Gromph Bane Ray, blah 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 blah.
So it seems like it wasn't Phil Rainbow Ray. It
It's
was
Grumph
much easier
Bane
to
Ray.
say.
So what's really
Grumph
going,
Bane
Phil
Ray.
Rain! Fucking Phil Rain! I'm like, oh, fucking... Wrong name.
So he had some kind of tome. Did I get a look at the tome? Was it suitably impressive?
Evil. Yeah.
Is it like Necronomicon kind of dealing? Yeah.
Well, not so much.
Bound
It looked like it
Human
was.
flesh.
Wasn't that a human flesh? It just looked like it was a fancy tome.
Okay, big fancy tome.
Was it Book of Valdar?
So if we went and asked the
I
Stone
think that look on the
Giants
cover.
what tomes could be used to summon...
Thing is, we don't know if that was his aim.
That could be his
For all we,
own.
like I said, for all we know, he was doing some other random ritual, and the Phasers just
Plus,
blew up
it
the
could be
abyss.
his own tome that he's writing that he's
Yeah.
putting his own spells into. So
And I don't read Drow, so
Undercommon.
is it uncommon? I do read a little bit of
Speak
uncommon.
Undercommon.
Yeah. Did I get any?
Undercommon and Elvish.
I didn't get any Elvish, but
Could you-
Actually, no. This would be in Abyssal.
yeah, I don't read that one.
You know the letters.
I know it first.
You know that. Yeah. It's
Oh,
the same
same.
letters.
Did
I know
But
the
it's like,
letters.
it's like trying to read German. You wouldn't.
Could you
It's the same
remember
letters, but it's
what it
Yeah.
said?
different
Do your
order.
whole
Did I
comprehend
remember
languages
enough
and write
from
it down?
the thing to kind of quickly scribble down roughly what they look like?
I'd say no.
No. I'd be like, look at this quickly, look at this picture of Korea, now write it down. And you'd just be like, no.
The
There's a circle. Oh, I saw a circle. There was definitely
Yeah.
a circle.
book
Some
of something or other.
That'd be more like
virile dankness.
Das
Yeah.
Butcher.
you looked on the page and it says, "Come back to me later." I was about to say something. It's gone.
And
Das.
that's what it said. Yeah. Come back to me later.
Yeah, future
That was it,
question. Unless anyone's got any other suggestions, I was going
What's
to.
this?
Don't be happy, be sad, because sad backwards is Das, and Das is not good. That was it.
Yeah. Does anyone have any suggestions for future questions? Because I was going to ask what happens if we break this gem.
What, the one with?
Yeah. If he's just going to pop up and kill us all. Or...
Well, from what you've seen, you saw like essences leave. Maybe his essence left and went into that, and he had no chance to.
Maybe.
So
So,
at the
like,
moment,
if-
maybe him being there is like in his most purest like. I mean, you could do, but you might be going down a rabbit hole that's going to be like, oh shit.
Maybe. I'd just like to know, if it somehow gets smashed, what do we need to prepare for? Is it just going to immediately manifest, or is the spooky
Or is he
ghost going
going
to
to go,
fly
thanks for
away?
freeing me, here's a favour.
Probably not.
It's going to backfire on you, but here's a favour anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but considering the fact that Frazzle Blue is.
That's a lie.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, unless anyone's got any other future questions.
Go for it. We've got tomorrow.
True.
Yeah.
I will ask that. What would happen if we were to break this gem that I have?
Okay. You get a vision. Your vision goes sort of smoky, and you see yourself with the gem in your hand,
Oh no, I touched it. That's bad.
and you crush it with one hand,
Oh, it's broken.
and out of your hand, like smoke piles out, and you see the smoke in the shape of Fraser Blue,
Oh,
and then it sort of like disappears, like as in like the smoke.
Goes to find
Leaves.
another host.
okay.
Or something else to.
So not the
And
end
you
of
fall to your knees,
immediate end of the world.
and then smoke.
Okay.
The book says Das Dritte Reich.
No, it doesn't.
Bad.
That's probably
Cut the Nazis.
God's sake. Right,
Okay.
so you can rest up for the night. I'll give you one more day's worth of questions, which are going to take course over the next 7 days.
7 days. Okay. What else have we got?
So we know it's happening. It happened at Lorenzo Menzo Baranzan.
Yeah.
We know
his name is Gruff.
Grumph.
Grumph Bainray had a big old magic book. He did a spell. There was too much phasers, and it blew up in his face.
Urus.
Yeah. Is essentially what we know of what happened.
We should ask if there's any way we can actually get to this drow city without, being immediately captured, killed, poisoned.
I think there's lots of ways, but probably none without risk. Get someone to teleport us in.
I feel like trying to find things from the future is a difficult one because obviously it's possibilities and
Yeah,
it depends
unless it's
how
like-
you word it. And
If it's like a direct outcome of like a specific action,
Is
probably going to
the
get
thing is obviously
a definite answer.
things that happen in the past, you are limited because that's what's happened. Things happening now, you're also limited, but things in the future because there's so many different.
Mm.
Yeah. Is there a possible way into the city where we can get to said place?
So I feel that's information better gained by like
Just
asking
doing
people that know about the city rather than some
Yeah.
vague future vision.
Even
find
if there's just some
asking
sort of
through the
travel
crystals
document.
things more so that you can ask anyone. They'd be like,
Yeah.
Mm. I mean, if it's a question of like, what happens if we do this one specific thing, we might get an actual
yeah.
answer. Otherwise, kind of vague.
Well,
What if we
how-
actually
how
ask
do-
them what happens if we?
How do we reverse?
Can't really ask how do
Yeah.
questions. It's more like what if questions of the future.
And it's like, well, what if we reverse it? Well,
Yeah.
everything gets
Can it be reversed?
again. That's
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
what if.
can, how, that sort of thing is it's like where it's a wide possibility.
Please, can we?
It's more because you say, I do this, does it work?
Yeah. If we do this, that, and the other, what is the outcome? But we don't know what this, that, or the other is at the moment.
Because like the only thing I'm thinking is like, what if we go to Menzo Baranzan?
What do we
What is the
need?
outcome of us going to Menzo Baranzan?
Well,
I think it's
I'm assuming we're going to have to need something to bring the demons back to said place,
yes.
so that we can
Possibly.
send them back. Or if we shut down, if this rift is open, because we don't know if it still is.
That's
What we
a good
could
point.
do is wait until our bard gets to a high enough level that he knows a wish and just really cross our fingers
Yeah.
so we can wish them all away.
I think,
Where are we going to find a bar?
I'm sure there's plenty in water.
like when we asked the question of the future of like
Dandelion
the
somewhere.
outcome of winning, I got a vision of an old drow in this library. Now I'm thinking with the whole Menzo Baranzan thing, he's got to be really, really important. So we should definitely try and find this old
Yeah,
man
'cause-
drow.
Yeah.
We need someone with us who's going to say at the gates, these guys are fine there with me, let them through. Not,
I
It
don't
depends
know.
because if we go and say,
Definitely.
oh hey Mr. Drown Man, can you take us to Menzo Baranzan? He's not going to go, oh yeah sure, it's fine, no problem. And when we get there, they're not going to question, go, why have you got a bunch of
Humans.
Slaves.
humans? Yeah.
So you
Is
guys
this-
are on the way to a...
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
progressive
what I'm
story.
asking.
Has anyone got any actual questions for the
Not
past,
really,
present, or
it's
future?
just-
I can't-
It's all very.
It's all a case of what if we do, what if, how, what if, how.
Is there anything we currently don't know
What
that we need
happens?
to want to know? Like not about the future. Forget the future for now, because that's a confusing mess.
What happens to Avernus in several years' time? Is Ariel going to be pissed? Or?
Probably.
unless you ask about Leigh,
What for the present? Like where
Yeah,
is?
either present where he is or past, how did he actually get here?
Could yeah.
Yeah.
Just verify the story. I
And
reckon
where
he
did-
was
where did he
being
go?
I
legit.
suppose yeah, because if he tells us what he said was true, then we know that when we see him again, he's.
Where did
But then what happens with?
Leigh go after leaving here?
But then if you find out in the present, that can confirm whether whilst he's been here, something's happened that's then would explain as to why he's been different.
Mm.
It's whether he can actually be trusted or not, because if he's been down here a while, he may have made some alliances to save his own skin whilst he's been
He
here.
could have gone batshit crazy, and when he saw us, he thought,
Yeah,
"Ooh."
that's me. He probably could have been.
Maybe. Maybe he thinks he needs to kill us all to get home.
Can we be friends?
So, as you guys are walking,
Yeah.
are you going present, past, future?
Go to the
Past.
past, because that's the only one we've got.
So you
now.
walk into one of the doorways.
Yeah.
You're guided in there, and you see a figure standing at one of the shelves, just pulling things out with a six-fingered hand. This large figure, and he looks at you, and he is handsome as fuck. Graham knows exactly who it is
Is
because
it
he's seen
Sexy
him
Boy
before.
Grass?
And he just goes,
Uh,
"Well, hello."
Is he purple with several horns in there?
He is.
Hey.
Oh, coming in my pants. I mean,
Yes.
Now, who are you?
What?
Hello, I'm Joe.
Joe.
Yes.
Don't ask.
Who is this weird, sexy
Don't
man?
answer any questions.
Grass, man, come on.
Oh, yes.
Neat.
Grast. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Oh, heard of, dreamt of.
It's fine.
Yeah.
seen visions
So,
of you, yes,
Just
of
an
course.
echo. He can't touch you.
That's what he goes, oh, Joe. That's where you're wrong.
So,
I can touch you now.
what brings you to this fine place?
Just imagining how you would give the shocker to someone and it'd be really fucking. I mean.
You have no idea.
Oh, I do.
Just browsing, thanks.
What brings you here?
Just gathering information.
What
That's
information?
what-
On
It's a library. Earth the Underdark. I need to know where. If I'm to spend my time here, I need to know what it is that I'm here for.
it's shit. Might as well just leave.
Yeah,
That's what I've seen so
it's
far.
not as good as
yes.
the Abyss. That's a much better place to be.
Yeah. Well,
From what
I
I
don't know. The Abyss is. The Abyss is so
Abyssal.
cliche.
Isn't it?
Just pain and torment and demons everywhere.
Thought that's what you
I
liked.
much prefer spending my time amongst you mortal folk. So much fun to be had.
Yeah.
Where are you
I don't know,
from?
you haven't spent much time around us. It's really not fun.
No.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Take a good look.
You look very familiar.
If you take a good look at me and just tell me 20 minutes in a room with me, you'd be begging to leave.
Oh, 20 minutes with you. I'm sure there would be.
20 minutes with me would be 19 minutes too long.
Disappointment 20
perhaps.
times.
Oh, Graham, take one for the team.
I'm sure I've seen you before.
Are you flirting?
Perhaps in
with
a dream.
Yes, we have. We've met before.
In a dream. This
Yeah,
is
was
getting
it-
really kind of.
Wasn't there that
There
lady
was-
that was
there
covered
was
in
not-
coins? And
Big old room full of lots of naked people. Guessing that's home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're not really narrowing it down for me.
Yeah.
That's all
no,
the
I
rooms.
definitely.
Woman with a dress of coins.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. You weren't supposed to be there.
I know. Weird that.
Ooh.
Yes.
Why was I there?
I don't know. Perhaps we can find the answer together.
No, I'm good.
So, where are you all from?
Asgard.
I can't say I'm familiar with it.
I invoke the ancient ritual of General Data Protection Regulation. Do not give you consent to process my data.
Do not accept cookies.
No. Deny.
What a strange group of fellas you all are.
yep, that's us, strange people. In no way, shape, or form.
Well,
can be any sort of.
I wish you luck with your endeavours, whatever they may be.
Yep.
If you wish to indulge, then seek me out. I'm sure you'll be able to find me.
Where would that be?
It's probably in the
Wherever
room
you want me to be, baby.
next to yours.
So if
I was kind of
we
like, oh yeah, I
in
live in this
future
place.
wish to
and-
summon you to a specific location that's definitely not a trap.
Oh, my boy. I've been around a lot longer than you.
Presumably, yes.
If you wish to summon me...
Bait 3 times in an auditory.
In the mirror. Has to be in the
Yeah.
mirror.
Scratched. Can I say it 3 times and then? Do you want a biscuit?
Well, you'd be best to seek me out. I'm sure you'll be able to find me. You seem very capable young fellows, and this guy seems to know. He seems to have me dialed in. Isn't that right?
Capable.
I've seen you once.
You've seen
Need
me
he much?
twice now.
Capable. We've been stuck here for how long, just asking the same questions to different people.
Yeah. Please help me.
Well, maybe you're not asking the right questions.
Probably not.
That's true. So how did you get here?
How did I get here?
Yeah.
Well, to Gravenhollow.
No,
No,
just
just the
out
Underdark
of the
in general.
abyss. How did you get out?
Oh,
Just find a door one day?
some drow cast a spell and I found my way here.
No idea what spell it was.
I'm guessing some kind of conjuration spell. I'm not one for drow, and Loth can have all those. But
What's all your
Not one for
what's all your
drow.
demon companions up to then? What's their end game? What are they doing? I mean, I'm guessing you're here just for
probably
the
spreading chaos and destruction. That's not really my
You're just-
aim.
You're just
Yeah, you can't really
Imagine a worldwide orgy.
You can't really
Go
have
on.
that if there's no world left, can you?
Exactly. They wish to destroy it all. I just wish to have some
Revel in
fun.
it.
yeah.
What would you say your greatest weakness is?
My
This
greatest
isn't an
weakness.
interview, Joe.
Well,
Gathering intel.
my greatest weakness.
Do you have any damage immunity?
Is there anything
Maybe
in
I'm just
particular-
too damn sexy.
Is there anything in particular that you find especially distasteful?
I think the things you'd find
Protection.
distasteful are the things that he
Distasteful.
like.
I don't think I do, you know. I think anything can.
You sure?
Great.
Oh my boy.
Great. This is great.
Even you have a place in my wretched heart.
It's nice to be wanted.
Creme, no, don't let him seduce you.
Don't he?
Oh. That's very.
I think even
Graham
demon
is
lords
it, eh?
have their limits.
Now,
I
Joe.
think he's going to be the only Graham in this world as well. It's not really a high fantasy name.
No.
There are many that call
I
me
just
Sir
wish
Graham.
you to know that if there were to be any seduction between me and Graham, he would not have a choice in the matter.
It does roll off the tongue. Graxton,
Yeah.
Graham and Grax. GG.
I ship it.
So, my dear boys.
Have you ever heard of consent?
Yes, I don't really buy in.
What a bad sod.
Yeah.
Well,
So how many lawyers are
What's a
there
bad
in the
All of them.
in the
lawyers, that's more Bartor's thing than the Abyss.
I think
Yeah.
we might be needing some.
I
An
mean,
army
I'm
of lawyers
totally
just to
fine with
litigate
going.
these demons
I
away.
am totally fine with going to Bator if you want to go there.
Let's not say we did.
Oh.
We don't need more fiends in the mix. We've got enough already.
Yeah, but
Just gonna open up a
Well-
portal to the far realms while we're at it.
If
Don't
there's
tempt
nothing,
me.
if there's nothing more, I will
That would
be
be
getting
rude.
on my way. I'm sure we'll see each other very soon.
Yes.
we will
Please
cross
get away.
streams in the future.
I must say, there is something very wonderful
No.
about seducing a holy man.
You see how he just
Break
moves on
his
from me
oath.
straight away. Typical, normal, really. I suppose.
Remove his convictions, but I see that you
Been there, done that.
have the stench of Bartor on you as well.
Do you just get sniffed?
It would appear so.
Well,
No.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other very soon.
Let's hope not.
Tatty buys. And he
You
just
hate
phases as
Daddy
he
buys.
Daddy,
Daddy buys.
You call him daddy if you want, but that's a whole other
Okay,
ballgame.
right.
Yeah.
I need a shower.
First of all, far too much information was handed over to him.
I mean, what do you
Yeah,
expect?
thanks, Joe.
I was trying to get information. The banishing and such.
What do you expect? We've played games with Graxton before. That is literally how he is. He is
However-
so flamboyant.
However, let's take a moment here. Congratulate ourselves on surviving the meeting of a demon lord
Yeah, that's another one we can add to the list.
Meeting of the Echo of a Demon Lord. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they chat.
That
so
counts.
it's not. Yeah, no, physically, anyway, sort of.
So we've nearly got the whole set.
We're gonna be like, aha, I've got all of them.
Yeah.
And Gary Oak's
All 9.
Yeah.
Gary
He's got infinite badges.
Gary Oak's got 10 because fucking.
There's 8 badges in Kanto, and Gary Oakes has got 10 of them.
And he's also ploughed Ash Ketchum's mum.
I thought it was
No,
Professor Oak.
Professor Oak.
Yeah. Is your mother still single? Yes. Go and catch 150 Pokemon. Bye.
That's what it was. Professor Oak just created this whole thing just so he can
Yeah.
poke his mum.
Such
a
not even a
player.
real professor. Anywho, is he definitely gone?
Yeah, he faded away.
Oh,
the same
good.
way that you saw Leigh fade
Oh, we should have
away.
actually asked him if he's.
Single.
That's
Let's
why
see
I
how you're
paused for a
looking
second.
at
I was like, if he was from the past or the future, then would he know?
Oh,
Because either he was here before us.
yeah.
Because if he was, that could have opened up some things.
Mm.
Yeah, but then for something like that, would time really be of a issue for him? A day for him might be 1,000 years as far as he's concerned. So you don't really know if he's present.
Yeah, it
past,
depends
or
on. Yeah,
future.
we've still been here for a finite amount of time, haven't we?
Have we decided on our last question? Or have we asked it?
Wait, what was it going to be? I've forgotten now.
How did Leigh get
Oh, yeah.
to?
Yes,
I've
by
forgotten.
How did Leigh know?
by what method did Leibridge enter the Forgotten Realms?
Okay, is that your question?
Does that seem right?
What method?
Yeah.
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 Sure, let's go with that.
If it is through a door, I'm going to be pissed.
Ask that
We
question.
might see where the door is.
That's this. You have a vision. And your vision throws away. Oh shit.
Okay. So, by which method did Leibridge enter Forgotten Realms? You see a familiar vision of the City of Doors,
Okay.
So single.
and you see Leigh enter through one of the doors in a back alley,
Mm-hmm.
You won't find.
but
him
he
there.
is not conscious,
Mm.
Oh.
and he is being dragged by Drow.
Hmm.
So he had his mind modified, perhaps.
Maybe.
So he came.
And
in
then
the
your
same-
vision ends.
So he came in the same way we did.
Interesting.
Maybe he came in the same way we did. He was drawn for information, which is why we got us.
Yeah.
And he modified it, so he came in through
Maybe.
a
Or
bad
maybe-
way.
How would they know about Wizards of the Coast?
Maybe he's just gone, crazy, and he's rationalised this as
Maybe.
best he can.
Possibly.
He just
yeah.
turned up and invented some wild fantasy
Yeah.
about
It's still
how it happened.
that probably actually raises more questions than answers.
Yeah.
Because he thinks one way, but is that because that's what he believes, or it's what he made himself to believe?
Yeah.
But also
Or
we
was
know
it
that
lying?
he came through the same way that
With-
he was brought with the same company as what we were.
But
Yeah.
we do know that he didn't escape. He was taken
Don't
out
forget
of...
that when we was going through the Underdark, we did find there was the dead beholder with. when we was having
Me and
visions of
Baker had that
previous-
vision where
is it
we-
the previous or future captives that were
Yeah,
running everywhere. He was probably part of that party, and like us managed to.
yeah, but we don't know if he... We've not had any information as to what happened after that. We saw that the Drow were fighting the Beholder, and that's how the Beholder died.
It might have been though that whilst that shit
But we
was
don't know
going
what
on,
happened
it's
to
gone,
those
"Fuck
prisoners."
this, they're occupied, book it, and
Yeah.
just run.
And we don't know what happened after that. Because we were heading in the same direction, and then we got to that bridge, which we've cut down.
True.
So did they go over that bridge? We don't even know if he made it to Blingdenstone.
No, but we know that he's managed to make it here at some point, which
Yeah.
that would have been
Hmm.
after.
This
He must have gotten away from the
is,
Drow at some point, so he's been brought in by the Drow, and then he's here with.
Hmm.
Where's this close to? Oh, it's the. Where's like, with our knowledge of the Underdark, do we know where Menzo Branton is in relation to Gravenhollow, where we are?
If we asked.
Pretty much got to go back the way you came.
Okay. So it's not like he could have gotten here on the way to.
No. You would reach Blingdenstone, which is near Mantle Dareth, before you got to Menzo Branton.
Right. Okay.
What was it?
It's a sort of Mantle Dareth is equidistant from Blingdenstone and Menzoberranzan.
Right.
Was it Blingdenstone that they said that they saw? I'm sure we've been to somewhere and oh yeah, I've seen him before.
He went to Grapplestock and he'd sold his Fitbit.
Yeah, he's
so
been to
he had
Grapplestoke.
been to
That was it.
Grapplestoke,
Yeah.
at least.
And that was quite.
I think that was through
Anyway, then.
through the.
Yeah, but that's probably prior to him getting away. 'Cause it's just like, here, have this. I need things so I can get supplies. To
Yeah,
Fuck off.
but after that we don't know where he went.
No,
Well,
evidently here eventually.
between him getting away and obviously getting here, something's happened. I'm guessing, and it's just.
That's fine. I don't suppose when we were talking to the shade of Leigh, did we notice if he was wearing a Fitbit or not?
Make a perception check.
It is
15.
21.
15.
He wasn't.
Okay, so this is
That's
after.
So he's been to.
Grapplestoke.
after
Grapplestoke.
Grapplestoke. So
So he could have been.
kidnapped by the Drow.
Somehow
Drow were
escaped.
attacked by a beholder,
Yeah.
and there was all that shenanigans we
What
saw the
the
vision of. Got away, somehow got to Grapplestoke.
No. Grapplestoke was
Would
before the Beholder
Yeah,
attack
for
Was
us.
it?
for us.
Yeah.
Not for
Oh, yeah.
He was going the other way.
So he was heading back.
Well, I think he escaped and got to Grapplestoke afterwards. Because I don't think they would have, let one of their slaves just pop into town to sell a Fitbit.
Mhm.
I would assume. And then to here.
Then it's just.
Should we use the present question to ask,
where
what's
is he
Leigh
now?
doing
Yeah.
currently?
Where is his location? And
Yes.
what
Yeah.
is he-
Where can we find him?
Hmm. Where is Leigh currently? And
We're
what's
going to see
he
him
up to?
train to be a sorcerer or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's ask that.
So you're asking where is Leabridge currently?
Yes, in the present.
Okay.
What's he doing?
Where are you, Leigh?
Both emotionally and physically.
You see Leigh. He is no longer wearing his red shirt. He is not wearing anything. He's completely naked.
Oh,
Seems legit.
He
He's
looks
with grass.
withered, like he hasn't eaten substantially for a
Ooh.
while. He looks a
Yeah,
lot thinner
good.
than you've ever seen me.
okay.
Long, filthy hair, quite gaunt features, and
Okay.
he's chained by the wrist to a wall, and he's just sort of like huddled in the corner, sleeping.
Oh boy, this doesn't look good. Do I get any particular details, like with the craft work of the chain? Do they look? Like,
His manacles.
What about the stonework and the floor and what's
It's
it?
just a rough stone.
Okay, like unworked cavern or like brickwork or like
Woodwork.
unworked, so it's just chained up in a cave somewhere.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, that ain't good. Seems like things have gone downhill for our old friend Leigh since we encountered him. And since I last talked to him, I would have thought help, I'm being imprisoned would be one of the first things he mentioned. Unless time's being
But I
fucking
mean, when you send message, do you physically speak the words, or is it all you say it in your
it's
head?
all mental.
Because I thought if he's going to physically, it's just for the risk of
Yeah.
his own safety. If someone's there watching exactly what you're talking to, what you're doing.
No.
Unless he's so far gone in the head.
He's
in
like,
his
"Oh,
head,
yeah,
in his head, he's just walking through the
But to
city.
explain as well, last time
Looking
when you
happy.
spoke to him and he sounded drowsy, just woken up, no fucking energy, half death's door.
So he looked like he'd been there for quite a while.
Yeah. And,
And
like,
how do we
hadn't
know?
been eating
And
it.
how do we actually know then that even Leigh escaped? And there isn't a clone of Leigh running around.
Oh man, it's getting way too complicated.
Oh,
Right.
and he was scarred,
Oh right,
like lots of
Did he have
cuts
a
and
Fitbit?
scars all over his way.
okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Can either of you two scry?
Nope.
Afraid not.
I can cry.
We can all
Free
cry.
action.
Well, we can
Free
all
action.
cry, even I can fucking
We'll
cry.
have a little gander at these spell books.
I wonder.
An option.
So that's disconcerting because we're like,
Scroll.
why are you going to really water deep? And it's like, well, it kind of is in worse predicament right now.
Right, when we get out of here and Joe gets his messaging back, message Paren. Has Leigh shown up? Because we told
'cause if a
Lee's
Leigh has shown
Echo,
up,
Yeah.
Lee's Echo
Try and get
to come to go to the hunting hawk in Waterdeep.
But for all we know,
But we've only left
Yeah,
there like 20 minutes. So.
no. But for all we know, if he's been here before, he might have gone there
It's a
before.
lot longer than 20 days.
Mm.
Okay.
He might have
40
gone
days.
there before anything actually happened. He might have gone to that just an
Been
empty
like-
house.
yeah.
2 or 3 months.
Because he might have gone, oh yeah, I'll go there, but he goes there straight away for him. But that's not happened for us yet.
Yeah,
Because we didn't. We just said, I'll go there, expect it to be there straight away.
Yeah.
But it might not be there yet.
but we can still ask that
But
question.
just the off chance, just as well, just check in as well, make sure everything's okay.
Is there someone here that can scry on Leigh for us?
They
You're
have to-
going
Because-
to be asking
Maybe-
either a stone giant or an echo, which they're not going to be able to because they're going to be asking them before or after, and we're not going to know the answer because
So
they're not
we're-
physically there.
Word with a nice lady with all the crystal balls. Seems like the person most likely to be able to scry.
Possibly.
No, best
But-
I can do is legend lore, but I don't think Lee's quite legendary enough for that
No.
to turn up anything.
But what
Sorry.
what I'm thinking is that
Ouch.
if we scry on
No, he's right.
Leigh and it goes to
The same one.
the same one, we can ask where's that location. If it goes to a different one, we know that something's happened to Leigh.
But then, yeah. I was going to say, if it goes to a different one, I was going to say, who knows the right lead, but I don't think they'd make a clone just to chain him for the sake of it,
Yeah.
would they?
No.
Well, so it's like clone up the original and send off the evil mind controlled one out to do your evil bidding.
Maybe the one that's out there, you know, we was all stabbed with a dagger. Maybe Leigh was captured and
Did we ask him if he's been stabbed
Yeah,
by a dagger?
he said
no.
He wasn't,
didn't
yeah,
know anything
nothing
about
yet.
it.
No. Was that the shade we asked though?
Yeah.
That might just not have happened yet.
yeah, because that's true.
Okay.
We can always just go and ask them where the location is, because if it's possibly local, then
Yeah.
Any questions left for the future? So we've got one of those left.
So you asked where is Leigh now. You didn't ask where his location was.
I asked, where is he?
asking where the
No.
location was in the future is still, it's a now thing, though, isn't it? Like, where is he now?
Could ask, like, no, that's probably not going to work, like, where we're next going to meet him, but that's one of those vague future, maybe not.
So we could meet him though, and it could be in Waterdeep. Like, great. What did something happen before then? After that?
Yeah, so we might not do the thing that we then need to do to
Because
get
the one that
Leigh
we
through.
could meet could still be an evil clone if it is. And like, well, that doesn't.
Got them evil clones.
Ugh.
Sort this nonsense out. Okay.
Right. Okay. So our main objective is to get to Menzo Baranzan.
Is it?
Well,
though?
let's just think. We know of its source, its location, but and we know roughly as to how.
She did say that
Do we have-
just need
don't
to
we have to
find
tell
more
the
information.
dwarves-
Now we know more information of where it was and what happened, so let's go tell her that.
Don't we have to tell King Battlehammer what we found?
Yeah, that was
We probably
That was
should have got
literally
back
the
to
reason
him,
we came
but
here, was
sending
to,
doesn't work here. I mean, at least we can say, yeah, we know,
That's
there
true.
was a drow
'cause they
who did
might
this.
have ways of getting there a lot
Yeah.
easier, or
they might have
Yeah.
Spies.
and also ways of not
safe,
just us going in.
a
just,
badge of safe conduct as well to get there.
You can't enslave us, drow. We have diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
Pretty sure every badge I've had, I've just had taken off me.
No, your name's not. That
just
fine.
try them all.
Does this
Stone
one
guards. Keeps the flame. No.
so what we ask about the future lady of
Yeah, let's go and have a word with the giants, see if they've turned up anything useful.
Especially now we can tell them this information.
after that.
We've got a
So I
bit
think-
more, something more to go.
I think we're running dry after that. Really,
So yeah, should we go and?
Yeah, We'll go to the future one then.
Okay, so you're going to the future.
Explain what we
So-
found.
To Ustova.
Yeah.
She's there, she's like, yes, how can I help?
Explain what we found and
Okay.
Well, there's ritual in the book and such
Mhm.
and so forth.
Name.
Yeah, there's a drow called Grumpbane Ray. What else we ask?
Using an evil tone, probably some sort of conjuration. In Menzoberranzan.
What kind of questions are you able to answer?
Various.
Can you be a bit
But
more
just-
specific?
Well, unfortunately not. The future is fluid. So anything you ask me may or may not happen. You can ask me about a potential future.
Okay.
Can you tell us about someone's potential future?
That's a good question, actually.
Perhaps. It depends on the question you ask.
Could you tell us about someone that we know and their potential future?
Potentially.
Okay, we're looking for a friend.
Okay.
We know currently where he is.
We know of his
Well,
current
whereabouts or
potential current location.
what situation that he's in.
Could
how he
you-
got here.
Tell us what his potential future is. I describe you.
Again, his potential future, that's a very vague thing to ask. It would have to be something
Will he
something in his future that you're asking about.
like, will he ever escape
not just
from the prison?
Tell me
Okay.
about his future, because it's...
Okay, he's currently chained up to
Okay.
a wall somewhere.
Mhm.
We just need to know where that wall is.
Will he get out?
That's
Do you-
not a sort of thing.
Can you
that
tell?
can
All
be
right. Can you tell us where this person is then?
I can't tell you where he is right now.
Can you tell us where he'll be tomorrow?
Probably still in the same place he was
It's going to be
today.
the same place.
Okay.
You say he's chained to a wall. I
Yeah.
can't imagine he's going very far.
No. The trouble is, if you ask, how will he get out of the cell, you just describe the future. So, oh yeah, he dies, and they chuck him in the bin.
Yeah.
It's not very helpful to us because we could have figured that one out. Yeah, it seems like I don't think the future is the place we should be looking for answers,
Me
since
either.
it hasn't happened. Maybe we should go and ask the present what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should also mention that we met
the
Graz there. I
Yeah.
don't know if he saw him when he was wandering around.
Yeah, that's another one to the list.
Yeah, put him in the ledger.
Just say, do you realise that he was here or is going to come here at some point?
Yeah.
I don't think the present's going to help us.
I feel like
That's
even now we're going
'Cause
to
it's-
find more information because it's what's happening right now that we need to know more of.
Maybe we should go to the present and I should conjure up a little image of this old drow that I saw in that vision
Yeah.
and ask, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
Is he currently in the building?
Can you send us a message when he turns up?
Yeah.
He's going to do
Is he
that.
checked in?
Okay. So on your way down,
Yeah.
you're making your way towards where you know you're going.
Checking out a book.
Two figures approach.
Oh.
A withered drow in dark flowing robes and a hulking grey-skinned monster resembling a spiky humanoid toad. Its wide mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. The drow's pinched and lined face speak to his great age, and his red eyes narrow and appraise you carefully as he approaches.
Does this look like the same old drow that I saw in the vision?
Looks pretty damn
This time he
similar.
has a slot companion.
Does it look like
Speak
an
of
echo,
the-
or does it look like
Drow?
Drow?
When you met the echoes, you didn't notice that there were echoes. They just looked like people.
Okay.
He's like looks at you, just like,
Excuse me, old drow, we may have questions for you.
greetings.
Also, before we
Greetings.
start, are you an echo? Can we tell that?
Yeah.
How's he going to tell
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah, can we tell
What
what?
day is it?
Are you an echo?
Have we been able to tell what's an echo and what's not an echo?
No, not really.
Let's assume he's not. So no like hearty handshakes
Yeah.
or anything.
No physical contact, just to be sure.
Right.
We believe you may be able to help us.
How so?
Our friend has
Demon
been...
lords?
Go on.
Their being here and us wanting them to not be here.
Yes, I have seen you in a vision when scrying the potential futures, and I believe you are a person of importance in this matter.
There was
How so?
another one. Of
Well,
Ranzo Baranzo.
Yeah, when I was looking into the possible possibilities of how we may
Fix
put
this problem.
put this whole mess back in its can, I was granted a vision of yourself.
And also another one
Rather
of
cryptic,
Menzo
but-
Baranzo
Hmm.
being the epicenter where it all came from. With
When did you have this vision?
thingy. What fucking
A few
flux.
days ago, 3 or 4 days ago.
Well, it wouldn't have been 3 or 4. This would have been because you've been here 7 days since then, so
Okay.
it'd be maybe 10 or 11 days ago.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I've been here for 2 days.
So over a week ago. There we are. Future. Yeah. Would
What
you?
research have you done?
Well, that's the question.
What was his name?
It's been
Something-
hitting dead end after dead
Yeah,
end.
we have basically identified that this whole thing was kicked off by a drow named Grumph Bainray. And some
Are you
tome
I am not.
cast
Do you
a
know of them?
conjuration spell in an area ripe with Phaserus. Bish bash bosh, there's a big chasm in Menzo Branson. Demons everywhere. Does any of this sound like
familiar?
it's ringing any bells? Granting any insight?
Make a group persuasion.
Oh dear. Oh, persuasive.
That's what?
Not
Natural
bad.
20, 29.
15.
17.
15.
You just like looking handsome in the back.
I just put your glass down like.
I am
No, you
charisma
just-
AF.
You're just like topless, just like.
15.
15.
17.
Okay, that's fine. He just sort of looks and just goes. That fool, Grumph, brought the demon lords down upon us,
Correct.
with his demon queen pulling the strings all the while.
Demon Queen?
He has given Lolth free rein in the abyss. My own research leads me to believe Grumph used Phaserus to achieve such a summoning.
Also did it on purpose.
Though I am sure he didn't intend this result. Imbecile.
So he wanted the
So,
one.
I can save you months of research. Time we clearly don't have.
Would have been nice to meet this guy
Yeah.
about 11 days ago.
The information I found here has confirmed my theories, and I know how to banish the demon lords back to the abyss.
Where's this guy been all of our lives?
We can do this
The easiest
only
way.
if we work together. If
Sure.
you're willing and daring enough to directly challenge the demon lords,
I don't
Or
like the direct part.
perhaps foolhardy is a better word.
Okay.
So basically,
Just,
he wanted Loth, but got.
My
Every-
name
he,
is
he wanted
Vizarel.
one,
Vizarel.
but collected the lot.
Yeah.
And your spooky looking companion here?
Yeah,
Hmm?
Grace Lord, isn't
Yeah.
His name is.
he? His name is.
His name is Cleve.
Cleve.
Clean.
Cleave.
Is it
K
actually?
L E V E.
Oh.
Is it actually?
It's like Steve, but with a K L instead.
They've just gone, oh, what should we call him? Stick? No. Cleve.
Cleve.
His full name's
Clive.
Cleveland.
Steve.
Cleveland.
Cleve.
Cleven. Is it spelled with a PH?
What?
No, Steve.
Stephen.
Steve.
Oh. Stephen with a PH. PHEVE.
Do you,
Stephen.
by any chance, happen to know a Phil Rain as well?
I've heard of him. If you're talking about a mage of no real renown, what of him?
It's just
Came across a spectator
Yeah.
that had his memory saying that he was the reason the.
Yes, he does tend to go for the Beholderkin as
apparently
servants.
Probably dead.
Probably dead because he was going
That's
on
what
about like he
the
was
spectator
his
was
master's
saying.
fault was the reason why
demons were
the
here.
demons were here and that he had to kill
Well, that
him.
doesn't
Or,
sound like him. He was very much a noble sort of. He was, if anything, I would say that it would have been him trying to stop the demons.
That could have also
maybe
been.
that's the thing. He tried to stop, but ended up aiding by accident.
So, just backtracking a bit to what you're saying previously, are you saying that Lolth is still in the abyss?
Yes.
That's one at least.
Yeah. She doesn't,
Infinite more to go.
Hang on a
she
minute.
doesn't
Ask
happen
for-
to have
so
a
ask for
mechanical spider servant, does she?
Yeah, that's not a thing around
Right.
where you're from.
What was Thingy's name?
Elvira.
Ivara.
We
No,
came
someone
across.
else.
Oh, Ivara.
Yeah. We came across her a few times, and on one
She
occasion
really
she
done
was
like us.
kind of.
Well, the last time we fought, she was pulled through a portal by
Yeah.
a mechanical spider leg, saying that no, I need more time before she was just.
Yeah.
Huh.
Any insight on that?
Maybe I don't know about the particular incident in question, but mechanical spider sounds very much like a retriever.
Oh. Oh. Is that a good or a bad thing? We're new to
It
down
depends
here.
on what side of the fight you're on.
Well, if one, say, came and retrieved you...
You're probably not retrieving you to go somewhere nice.
Yeah.
It's not going to retrieve you for a nice
Yeah.
spa weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put it this way, you don't want to be retrieved by one.
Well, let's
Good to
assume
know.
that she's a write-off for now then.
Yeah. Good to know.
Probably. Last
Oh,
I
good.
heard, she failed at something. And
Us.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Ah,
Interesting.
it's
Yes,
good
so
to know.
please, yes, let's,
Tell us your story.
yes.
Well, if you wish to, you truly wish to aid me in this, meet me at my tower, Araj,
Araj.
Where's that, perchance?
east of the Worm Writhings.
Can I insight check? Said Geese. Thank you.
Oh, give it a go.
Natural 20, 26.
17.
Okay. He seems sincere about stopping the Demon Lords.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely got ulterior motives, but that
It's drow.
he's a drow.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem particularly
How did he
harmful to you.
How did you seem when we mentioned Dilvara's name?
It'd be much in the same way as if I said to you, "Oh, you know that person at work? They were arrested for this."
Yeah. Oh, right.
Just sort of like, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
She's not really bothered.
More just like gossiping curiosity
Okay.
than anything else.
What's like Cleve been doing while we've been talking?
Sort of just like standing, just watching you and just making sure that you're not going to attack.
Okay, so he seems to be doing like bodyguarding duty.
Definitely.
Is that a normal thing?
Maybe
Well, if he's
he's,
already-
maybe Cleve is his Hercules.
I raised him from an egg.
He's an individual drow, which probably with him being on his own and getting a reputation, he'd rather not be instantly go, it's a drow, kill him because he's evil, when he's just neutral.
Hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Hence why he's got someone to make sure that
Okay.
Okay.
Is your tower far from here?
East of the Worm Writhings.
It's quite a
What
way.
side of the Worm Writhings are we on?
we went around it,
Yeah.
didn't we?
You're on the west of the
Oh,
Worm
God.
Writhings.
Well,
Yeah.
all the way around the Worm Writhings then.
It's
Straight line.
it's pretty much a few days away from. Well, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 days away from Mantle Dareth.
Just been there. God damn it. Well,
Ah,
at least
sorry.
we can like just follow our path back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
We've got someone that can't get lost
Yeah. Somewhere.
when he gets out of his room.
Baker?
You got one big right arm.
It's like
Baker.
No, you said it right the
Okay.
first time.
Oh boy. Interesting. So yeah, what kind of plan do you have to banish the demon lords?
Well, it requires finding a few items and doing it. Look, it'd be better to speak as Araj. The walls literally have ears here.
Fair enough. Do you want us to accompany you back to your tower, or...?
No, I will give you a map. Hang on.
Okay.
And he just sort of like gets a blank bit of parchment out and just goes, his eyes go like white for a second. Just
Neat.
Yeah,
I need to
here
learn
you
how
go.
to do
Map.
that.
Oh, thanks very much.
well, unless there's anything else.
Indeed. No, it was nice to meet you.
We'll turn it round the
Vizerin.
right way. We've got to go. Yeah, we're there. We've got to go there. Could go a straight line.
No,
Cool.
that's the
It's
Worm
around.
Writhings. Yeah, that's. We just go back the way
Yeah.
we came, and then kind of head off that
Yes.
way before we hit Mantle Dareth.
Okay.
What way would you go from
Teleport.
here back to?
I would follow the south curve of the Worm Writhings,
Hmm.
towards Blingdenstone way and then north from there.
Cool. We'll go with the same.
Don't
way
suppose
you
you've got a
want.
teleportation circle. You can just pop over to.
I mean, I have, yes.
Don't suppose you mind sharing the rune sequence.
You're right, I do mind.
Oh
actually.
well.
You must understand that the teleportation circle is within my tower's defences, and I only met you about 3 minutes ago.
That's
I
a
don't really want
fair,
to give you access to my home.
fair assumption
That's-
of security.
Fair enough. We
We'll go that
understand.
way, then we know, because if it's the same way that he'll go, then we know it's.
Going round, do we actually go near Blingdenstone?
I mean, you can.
Depends how
No,
far.
I'm asking you, Leigh, the DM.
Like how many days if we did a little detour to say hi to our friends?
A couple of days.
We'll see how we
You're
go.
just checking in.
Make sure
Could
everything's
do.
alright.
Right.
That's all right with the
While
party.
we're in the
You can
neighbourhood.
restock on stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. So,
Yes,
Yeah.
well met. And
See you in a few days.
Yes. See you in like a couple of weeks or how
I
long it's gonna
take it
us
you'll
to
be
trek
there.
across.
There's no like person that we're to introduce ourselves to and say that.
now
So
my tower.
Secret passcode.
Live on my own with Cleve.
We'll just knock. It's his husband.
Okay. Just knock on the door and
Oh,
ask.
and
them.
my servant as well, but that's it.
What's his name? Jeeves.
His name is...
His name is G.
Cleve, Jeeves.
Booker Jeeves.
Okay, that's what Vizrin looks like. Vizrin Devere.
Standard drow.
Yeah.
Standard old drow bitch.
Yeah. Like dressed in the old books.
Yeah, yes, my servant Grin.
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 G-R-Y-N?
G-R-I-N.
Rubbish.
That's not
Is
fantasy.
they a humanoid, or is they
Yes.
something
It's a
else?
drow.
Oh.
Fellow drow.
I didn't want
You have an
to.
issue with the drow?
No, not at all. Small issue.
Only if they could give us a reason to have issue with them, such as Ildara. You seem nice.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll get to know each other.
As you're walking around
Yeah.
here, though,
Probably
especially
not.
doing research on demon lords, be on the lookout for Gratz, because he's been here, will be here, is here.
Shades
Noted.
floating around.
Yeah.
I'm going now.
Should we?
Well, the next
Good
7 to
times.
10 days.
Yeah,
Thank you very
yes.
much.
Should we go let present dude know that we've seen Gratz? Because we've not done
Not
that.
like before he goes, can I like offer my hand to him to shake?
Yeah. We're all just like, oh.
Can you shake your hand?
Okay, he's real. He's
Oh,
actually here.
I've gathered that's
Yes.
because he gave us
It's
the
fine.
map, and the map hasn't disappeared.
That's a good point. Well observed, you intelligent person.
Am I sure that you are the ones that should be...
We're not. Here we are.
That's
one
what
else
you need. The
volunteered.
demons won't be expecting us to
Yeah.
turn up.
They'll underestimate us.
Everything will be fine. Right then, let's go find our naked friend in chains.
Yeah.
What?
Baker?
Yes.
Yes, we'll
That's
see
what's
you
in Baker's
some
room. It's Leigh.
days.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Leigh.
So,
Bash.
Just imagine Lee's like, help me.
27 stealth.
Bad.
So.
The worst.
I found Leigh.
Okay.
so
Yeah.
Vizrin walks off.
him a room.
You guys
Alright.
head back to your rooms for the evening?
Or to
Yeah.
the presents.
Go let the present dude know that Gratz has been
Yeah.
or will be here.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
head
that you've
back to
done
my
that,
room.
he makes a
Yeah.
note in return.
Just to be sure.
And
Suppose we'll let Ulthar as well know, like, thanks for your help. We've found Drow. Bye.
yeah, done.
Thanks.
So you guys
Rest.
will rest up for the night to
Yeah.
make your way in the morning, and there,
Yes.
from there we are going to take a break so that we can empty
Ourselves.
our own little parcels of urine.
Mine's about for life.
So, see you back shortly. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh Bridge, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Hunting Hawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow. Welcome back from the urination station. I hope that you found that pleasurable and emptying. So, you guys are now ready to leave Graven Hollow behind.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rouse
Cool.
all of the party.
Yeah. Get
Yes.
them all back.
Oh, no, I'm assuming that this is like the next morning, everyone's been made aware and they are
Yeah.
gathered in the main hall to go.
Good to go.
Baker.
Double check. Yeah, and
Yeah, Baker's there.
actually
So, in fact, no, Baker isn't there.
What?
What?
check his
He's
room.
gone. The
Oh.
room's empty.
He's probably
He's
We'll
checked out
ask
early.
at the checkout desk if he's actually left.
Yeah.
Check out desk. Stop being a silly boy.
yeah, in this magical mask.
Ask one of the Gale of Doors.
How's
Did
that
our
left?
friend leave?
I'm free.
The fat naked
I
one.
don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
I'm going to assume yes.
It's
We'll
not
just
like he
follow
was
it.
escorted out for bad behaviour.
Yeah.
We'll just follow
He's-
the line of corpses.
We haven't walked past like a statue of him anywhere, have we?
Is there screaming and fire? We'll just follow that route if everyone's running the other way.
Let's,
I'm just
he'll
still
turn up, he
trying
always
to
does.
digest lots of
Yeah.
information.
He probably just wants some alone time. Not that he's had
That's not a good
like
idea.
time
He's
for
just had
any
12
of that.
days of that.
More alone time than normal.
There's
Maybe.
alone time, then there's two.
Alone time.
As I checked his room, had it reverted back to plain, or was it still
It was
like,
back
oh,
to pla-
that's why he was in his room?
It was back to play.
For all we know, that's how he wanted it anyway.
So, you guys head out.
Yeah, let's head out, have a look at the map, figure out where we're going.
Okay.
So here's the map. Here's where we are. This is the worm writhings, and that's where the thingy's tower
Yeah,
is.
That's where the
The
carriage
gauge.
tower.
Yeah.
So if we have a word with
I
like,
like how
our
we
scouts and our knowledgeable walking around in the Underdark people, what do they reckon for
Oh, and
best way
here's
to go?
Blindenstone. If we want to go there.
Right, they say. Oh, go on.
Oh, God.
No, look out.
No.
Well,
To
we
the
can
left.
either head south to Gauntlegrim, south-west to Gauntlegrim, and then go overland, but that's travelling through the Underdark to get to Gauntlegrim, then a further distance overland, and then Underdark from Mount Mortereth to Araj,
That seems like a extended.
The only thing is that the overland would be quicker, but it's still a
And
much
safer.
longer distance.
So we can go the long, quick route or the short, slow route.
What did you say? We have to go down to Mantle Derith. So we have to go through the Drow place before we actually get to the person that's maybe going to stop us getting killed in the Drow place.
Where did we leave Nest?
You don't. What do you mean you've got to go down to?
Didn't you just say that's where we overland to Mantle Derith?
Yeah.
That's the Drow place, isn't it?
No,
Well,
Mount
that's the
Derek is the
trading
place that you've been.
place.
Oh yeah, it all
That's-
begins then.
That's where Hawk's Nest is, yeah?
Yeah, just outside.
That's where the crazy people. We got
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where we
Joe's dick.
deep crazy and
I was
everyone.
actually pointing to the.
Yeah. So, do we go back to save point and
The other option is,
We
so how
follow
far?
the route back to the worm ridings. We know where we're going to.
Yeah.
Get lost.
How far's Gauntlgrim from here?
Gunter Grim
Like, if
is
we
about.
were to take the Gauntlgrim route, the overland
Yeah.
one,
Well, you'd know how long that was. It was about, was it 30 days or something like that?
okay, and to get from Neverwinter to Gauntlgrim, it's about a week.
Yeah, a
Or-
week or two. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a potential shortcut if I teleportation circle everyone back to Neverwinter, and then we proceed from there
Can do.
overland to Mantle Derith. That's an option.
So,
But just remember, there's only so many people you can take through.
Gauntlgrim
with,
to Neverwinter,
teleportation.
and then Neverwinter to where?
Yes. Doesn't say I have to
No,
go.
we just teleport where we are to Neverwinter, and then go.
Back to Gauntlgrim.
It's like as many people as
Maybe
you can
have
get
to
through
go
it
to
and around.
Gauntlgrim just to go.
Can't you just teleport us back to Neverwinter and then...
So, 10-foot diameter circle on the ground. Any creature enters a point instantly appears within 5 feet of destination circle and nearest unoccupied space. So yeah, basically for a round there is a 10-foot circle.
You don't
Anyone
have
that
to
goes
come
into
through
it.
straight away, do you? Can you do it twice?
I've only
Get
got one
everyone.
5th level spell.
Yeah.
Actually, what's my limit on the arcane recovery? So yeah, I could do it and then have a short rest, arcane recovery, and do it again.
Do that for gone through.
So we're heading back to Neverwinter,
Possibly,
then going to Gauntlgrim,
yes.
and then heading to
The Mantle Derith,
the tower.
and then to the tower. How far's the tower?
So
from
it's
Mantle
taken
Derith?
you, I think, about 40 days from Graven Hollow to Mantle Derith. It will
Right.
take you about, I want to say about 50 to 60 days from Neverwinter to Mantle Derith.
Okay. So it will be a lot longer. Why didn't they have a teleportation circle in Mantle Derith? God damn it.
Perhaps they have, but...
Unless we like message ahead to Bruno and like get some airships in,
Hmm.
going the quick way.
Could do. No, you say no.
Where's Mantle Derith in this bit?
I don't know.
Is it on that map?
No.
No,
I've got
Men's
Men's
Over
over Ransom, which is over here.
South.
So that's north,
It is a
just east.
few days south from Men's Over Ransom. Mantle Derith is.
It's not on here though.
There's no way. Is there a way from the surface to Mantle Derith in there?
I mean, you'll have to go through the surface entrance they use to get through to Mantle Derith.
Hang on, didn't we come out near the Laughing Flow last time? In the Evermoors? That's where we saw the Hydra.
I suppose that's an option because that was about. Oh, that was quite away from.
Yeah, that was quite away from.
Yeah.
Because then we headed down to Waterdeep,
Yeah, for some reason.
and then back up to Neverwinter, and then Gauntlgrim. But we teleported to Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Well, either
What
way,
do I-
we don't need to worry about going anywhere near Gortgrim or Neverwinter. We just then go straight across land. No point going up and across, we can just go straight across. Or wherever we go.
Well, there's not really a cross-country route as we go back down south and across
Sure,
the trade road.
there's the
There's
that road through Tribor, Yatar, Calling Horns, to Everlude, Silver Moon.
Might be quicker.
Quite a big road.
Cross-country hike.
We can finally go through Tribor. That's somewhere I want to go.
Look past me through a hall, and then
Oh, so we would be on the surface, which would be nice.
yeah.
But it would take an extra 30 days.
True, but it's 30 days of in the daylight, as opposed to 30 days of unknown demon shit down here.
Yeah, that is bad.
It's also 30 days for more shit to go wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about.
So short route, short time, for less days.
I think we need to get this ball rolling sooner rather than later.
I mean, yeah, I think probably just heading back the way we came.
Yeah.
We know the route, we know it's roughly safe-ish.
Yeah, we can try that. Plus, the rest of our forces are back the way we came.
If we message ahead to Lindenstone, then ask them to get a bunch of supplies ready for us so we're not wasting time
Can
there
do.
too long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Should
Or
we
if
do
they
that?
can send someone to meet us halfway with a bunch of stuff.
Everyone agreed we're going the way we came.
Let's just get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Back the way you came. So
let's go.
So you guys head out.
Yeah.
You're heading back the way you came.
Yeah,
So you're travelling for.
Your messages start working now.
yeah. I was going to say on the way I'm going to be
Because all of a sudden
casting a lot of
does it just
sending
go-
spells.
Okay. Right. So
So, first off,
this one.
probably tell King Brunar what we've discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay.
kind of rough cliff
Word it.
notes. Exited Graven Hollow. Met Drow with information en route to meet him.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Cool.
Found a contact
yeah.
as to what's.
Yeah. Found origin of demons.
Mm-hmm.
Investigating further leads regarding that.
Also saw you.
Oh yeah, you got old man. I don't say
Great
that, that's
work. I hope everything works out. Godspeed.
Okay.
Which one?
He
All
said
of the
gods.
gods. All of them. Okay, I'll do a sending to that guy Leigh Bridge as well.
Go for it.
Yeah, so how are you? Where are you?
What do you?
What's happened?
Last memory or something.
Yeah.
Met you. Saw you in
Right.
Graven.
So what are you asking?
Be like, I'll be like, yeah, just like, where are you? How are you? Are you all right?
Met you in Graven Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, met you in Graven Hollow.
We know what's wrong.
I'm just thinking I don't want to give up too information in case this is not
Sure.
Leigh. I just want to,
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's not saying. That's not saying.
that's true.
Saying we know what's wrong isn't really telling anything, but it's also a clue as if you're talking to the real Leigh.
That's true, yeah. And I say yes, we know what's wrong.
Right. So you're asking, how are you? Where are you?
Yes,
Met you in Graven Hollow.
we know
We
what's
know
wrong.
what's wrong. Hey Joe. I still don't know where I am. Okay. Probably not going to see you again.
Okay. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't sound good. He's pretty much given up on living, it seems.
I'm okay. I'm not going to see that.
You didn't hear that.
No, I'm
If-
relaying.
No, he's relaying.
Yeah.
That's contradictory.
Yeah, but it's also I'm okay to say I accept this.
Mm.
Maybe have hope we're coming for you. May take a few years.
Yeah.
Next time you message him, ask him for specific
Any clues?
any
as to-
clues as to what's around, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't badger him though, for fuck's sake.
No,
Maybe
but
what
it's
is when
like-
you're feeling like shit. It's just that hi us again. So
Yeah.
All right. Just like if it's not pestering, but we're looking for specific details, so that
do
if
you
we
still recall how you got here? Because if it's
no,
just the
it's
same
not.
thing,
No, not like that. But what's around him, sort of like any
Yeah, like-
particular
Or
landmarks.
do you remember like how you got there, or like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like any,
Who,
any,
who was
any
like
l-
who was your
landmarks on the
captive for a
route.
start?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, there were dwarves. What? We were thinking drows. I'm thinking,
Exactly. So yeah, I'll send another message back saying, had vision of you imprisoned. Who imprisoned you? Did see any clues, landmarks,
Have hope.
identifying anything? We've tried to find you.
It's so dark down here. I don't know who's got me. Don't try and find me.
But that's how we're
Get
gonna try
away.
and find him.
Safe.
what about those ones? What was your doing? What was your recent memory before you were captive? So where was he before? 'Cause he could have been on the surface, could have been in the dark.
Yeah.
Then I've been a point where he's just gone, I'm doing my own thing, and then suddenly, bang,
Yeah.
over
The whole it's dark here could mean a dark cave. It could be in the dark. It could
Yeah.
be
Also
a
could mean
dark prison up in the sky.
Could also
Well, you
mean
said
he
dark
has-
down here, so I'm assuming they didn't take him up to a tower.
Plus there
Why
also,
is he? Why doesn't he just use his dark vision? Everyone's got dark vision now.
Yeah.
I think you're fucking funny.
Okay.
You've got dark vision now.
Not
Yes, not,
Mechanically aided.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, in the real world, I need mechanically aided for my sight. Same thing for here.
Yeah.
Although I
Hmm.
suppose I don't have mechanically aided dark vision
No.
to replace. I mean, I could do.
Hmm.
If my name was Sam Fisher.
Okay. So
On a car. That's Metal Gear.
I suppose also at some point checking with Paren, just say
Yeah.
everything all right, business, etc., etc.
Yes, business is booming.
Good to hear.
Crisps down. We tried a new flavour, salt and vinegar.
That's
We
the
really got
worst.
notes.
It's the best one.
That's the best.
They think salt
Alright.
vinegar's the best. They wait till they get cheese and onion.
Yeah,
Nice.
try cheese and onion next.
I love how
We
we've got
tried a new thing, having them warm with melted cheese over the top.
They made nachos.
They're learning. This is dangerous.
But we found that was better made from corn maize.
wow. We're
What,
gonna
they're
get back in
becoming
it.
sentient.
We'll be up to level of like cheesy puffs and like other exotic varieties.
No, we're going to get back and it's just going to like, like what's happened?
What we need to do now is start having like competitions where we have pit one flavour against the other. It's just like to
I
a
know.
Hunting Hawks has been bought out
To
by
a
Taco
get-
Bell.
No.
Oh
No,
no.
I love how we went from like
seasonal flavours as well.
we went from like, oh no, our friend's like, you know, imprisoned, facing death, to crisps are great,
Well,
yay!
he's got to, we're going to be taken over by the bigger franchise. What's going on?
Donuts next.
Like a huge like emotional whiplash there.
Donuts next
Okay.
with jam.
So anyone else? Oh yeah, I'll message
We'll call
forward
it Crispy
to
Krem.
someone in Blingdenstone, one of the Digamatops.
Senny.
Senny.
Senny was the girl, female. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Senny saying, you know, currently travelling through the Underdark. We are heading past Blingdenstone. Any possibility of trading for supplies if we head
Pop
through?
in.
Hey, sorry, no, that was. Hey, it'll be great to see you. We'll trade what we can, but you gotta understand it's a little hectic down in the Underdark. I mean, I'm sure you've noticed the demons ain't going anywhere. We're constantly having to defend our borders. So, like I said, we'll trade what we can, but we don't want to leave our people short.
Okay.
Just remind them that if we succeed, it will get rid of the demons. So they can
Fine, it's fine.
It's
yeah,
fine,
but
it's
also
fine.
if they end up then having nothing So then
Yeah.
when the demons
Don't want to
come,
leave them with anything.
they're destroyed,
It's like-
then it's all
yeah.
in vain. Really.
Demon Lords have gone evil starved. Oh, shit.
They're
Okay.
the biggest demons of all.
So, we definitely got to find Leigh and save him,
Yeah,
even though he's told us not to.
he'll probably be dead. You
Yeah.
can bring dead people back, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Easy.
As long as you find him within
Within a
a
minute.
10 minutes of his death.
Wait a bit, I should be able to do it in 10 days. And can't you use like, stop him from decomposing too much to do it longer anyway?
Yes, only if I find him and stop decomposing within like a minute of him dying. Hit pause on the old timer.
Plus, we can't kill him if he's already dead, so.
Yeah,
Need to bring him back
there is
first.
that as well. We've just got the small murdering.
No
to
one
do.
kills him but me.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll learn plane shift. I'll kind of scry on what plane he's gone to. We'll plane shift over there and beat up his immortal soul.
You've got what?
Wow.
Yeah.
That takes bullying to a whole.
Well, we've got to discuss who gets the killing blow.
Tim, we
Because
can bring him back, we can all have the killing blow.
I can do it once,
We
right?
just need like 5,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds and we all get a turn.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we're like, oh, this is Leigh's fault. Turns out
It's not.
it's not. So
Yeah, feel
it's-
kind of
it's-
bad now.
Obviously,
Yeah, bitches.
turns out it's the actual drow, the ones that were the bad guys from
But-
the very beginning.
But if they took him first, and he probably dropped us in it, so
Mm.
it's still technically his fault.
Not really. They probably went there and thought, oh no, they escaped. Well, we'll go back to the same place and get more.
But why Leigh of all people? Like,
Yeah.
Can have like a world leader or something or
Yeah, they could have took Donald Trump.
wow. That'd be interesting. Playing this campaign, but everyone's playing a different world leader. that would be a hell of a game.
Wow.
It turns out.
Who's Putin?
No,
Oh,
Putin
Oh.
would be OP.
Oh, that's an interesting. What classes would everyone
I
be?
know. We're gonna go right now,
But it's
topic.
not like any of the good ones. It's
Who?
like Putin, Boris, Trump,
Bill
Yeah,
Clinton would be a bard.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah,
Bill Clinton would be a bard.
Playing the
Clinton
saxophone.
wouldn't be anymore.
He'd be such a lady.
there's
Who's in charge of China now?
just kind of carrying on off this topic. A while ago, I read that like someone has actually like written a manga where Putin gets transported into like typical anime fantasy land, and it is mental, like absolutely bonkers. Exactly what you'd expect.
Oh dear.
I feel like Putin would be like some sort of.
So, you guys travelling along?
Yep, travelling, talking about
It's going to be 5
fancy
days.
world leaders,
So over those 5 days, you can do some more.
casting spells and doing sending. I'll
Yeah.
put in a 5th level hold person.
So what I'll
into
say is I'll
days.
give you 5 more sending spells,
Okay.
and that'll be it for the rest of the journey. Or
Anyone else we want
until
to
anything
contact?
particularly fun happens.
To Paren,
Mm.
tell her, or ask if Leigh has shown up.
Guessing the answer
I'm
is
gonna guess the
no.
answer is
I
no.
can tell you that.
Yeah. All right. Because
Otherwise, Leigh will
I have a
probably still
theory.
be there.
I have a theory that there's 2 Leighs out there.
Yeah.
So
There's the one that we know, and then there's the one,
The evil clone.
the evil clone out there.
Did he have a moustache? Was it just beard?
The funny thing is, the one that's in captive has got the beard without the moustache.
Yeah.
What's your Amish?
Yeah. That's. I've got a theory that there's 2 Leighs out there.
If anyone else needs informing of anything, could bother Alminster, but he didn't seem particularly fussed.
What the hell, actually?
Suppose I could
The
ask
black
if...
stuff.
You can let him know
I'm
about what
actually,
we
I
found
was going to say, I want...
Because if he's in the Magi type, he might know
Like
particular
he might
spells.
know this Drow Vizran and be like, oh yes, he's famously evil, don't
Yeah.
trust him.
Could ask, yeah,
It's a good idea, I'll
good
do
point.
that.
You
But
could
then
ask
also,
That's
like,
Ask- ask
stuff.
black
What's
stuff.
going on? Tell them what's happening.
Yeah.
I feel like
They might
Alminster's
know
been
of-
around longer, probably knows the movers and shakers
True,
more.
but
Mm.
the black staff is the one that sort of like centres on this harvest quest anyway, so they keep her informed.
Yeah, that's true.
You can always, ask Elminster as to what particular type of conjuration would be.
Okay. Okay, I'll send a message to the black staff then,
Okay, go for it.
saying, I'm trying to think, did I tell her that we're going to Graven Hollow? I need to fill that in. Okay, I'll say, been to Graven Hollow, investigating demon lords, found the origin. Do you know a drow mage named Vizerin? Are they trustworthy?
Great news. Hopefully you can get this sorted soon. Never heard of a visitor.
Okay.
That's fun.
I thought all wizards knew each other.
I think elements in
Have a club.
Mm.
I'm a wizard and I don't know this wizard. Maybe
Same,
they're a sorcerer.
same
As-
relation to helmets.
No, but also
Yeah.
say to elements about obviously what magic might have been used, but also his name. Because if he's older, he might know.
What, Vizerin or the
No,
other.
the fucking whatever his name, Grumph.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So I'll send a message to Elminster. Same. Visited Graven Hollow. Found source of demon infestation. Do you know drow mages named Vizerin or Grumph? Bainrow.
Gotta get the right voice.
Is the
for
fact
it.
in the head?
No, I've got to get the right. I've got to
Waste
get the
the
right
whole
voice
word.
because I always do
Copy.
it. I like to do him as an Ian McKellen. Just got to get into.
You Homo
Sapiens
sapiens.
and your guns.
Homo sapiens and your guns.
Chicken
Okay.
nugget. Chicken nugget.
Ah, Joe. What did you ask?
I said, been to Graven Hollow, found the source of demon thing. Do you know drow mages named Vizerin or...
Great news. Vizerin is powerful archmage. Can be trusted to a point. He's still drow.
What racist?
Pardon me. Grumph, not heard as much. Bainray is big house.
Okay.
House.
Okay. So yeah, relay that. So it seems like we don't have to worry about Vizerin just immediately trying to kill us.
Good to know.
Yeah. Got one old drow trickery to watch out for. Sounds like House Bainray is one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which means there's probably more.
Joe, make a history check.
History. 21.
Cool.
Looking at our map, Leigh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Where is Gracklestog in comparison to where we are?
South.
A long way.
Quite.
He's just thinking.
I'm going to check up on the ruins.
No.
So
Avoid it.
your.
Stay away from that.
Just make sure we're not within striking distance of crossing
That's
paths.
the
We just
thing,
come
it's
with
got
this
that
action,
little
it's just
house.
Demi Morgan.
Do.
Yeah.
You know what it's
You-
like, never going to never strike the same place twice.
You,
Yes,
with
no.
your 21, know you have heard the name Bainray before. It has been mentioned a few times, and for the past few days, it's been like over in your head. It's like Bainray. So
Was
no,
that
I've
one
heard
of the
that.
Baldur's Gate games?
And then just one name comes into your head: Jarlaxle.
Oh,
Jarlaxle
that
Bainray.
guy. It's Jarlaxle.
Who?
He's a swashbucklery, kind of piratey, kind of drow guy. There's a lot of surface trade and such.
He's a pirate.
Sort of. Is the what's the ship?
Tim,
Like the Bregan
got-
Dargle or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the Waterdeep Dragon Heist book, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so you would know who he is.
Would
In
he
particular,
have
what he looks like, because he's on the fucking front cover of it.
Oh.
that guy, but you wouldn't have had that book at the point that we went
wouldn't
into
have had
the
that book, so
Dark. I'll describe you a big foppish hat. I know what it looks like from that game, so
Yeah.
I'll do a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the cartoon version of him.
If D'Artagnan was a drow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. Pirates are cool.
Question: is knowing about Jarlaxle enough to send a sending to Jarlaxle? You know, what with your fam?
You
Do we
can
know if he's still
certainly
alive?
try,
Hmm?
Do we know
Yes.
if he's still alive?
but to what
See.
end?
I just you know, be like, one of your fams fucked up, mate. I don't think he likes the drow shit, does he?
Yeah, you would know that he doesn't really get on with his family very much.
If we need to call in allies, maybe at one point, but not today. Anyone else you want to be sending a message to?
How many is that? 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's two.
Thinking that one's.
Send Vargas recipes for smoky bacon.
I'm like, Fargus, here are all the crisps we know.
Yeah.
Do you know the recipe for smoky bacon?
Bacon,
How do they get that
smoke.
flavour? Yeah,
Uh,
that's how they make them. That's how they make smoky bacon, and they remain vegetarian.
Send Vargas request for cheese and onion.
Like, what's everyone's favourite flavour of crisps? We'll send it.
Also,
Yeah.
ices.
Maybe like
Blue and red
ISIS.
flavours. Ices.
Icings.
Oh,
Blue and red flavours.
you mean like slushy
Yeah.
kind of things.
But the flavours need to be blue and red.
Maybe when we're
Give
on
you
the
that
way back
information
for our
only.
victory
Yeah.
drinks.
And also to attempt donuts. Just the ring donuts.
I'm pretty sure
Nothing
donuts already
fancy.
exist.
yeah.
We've
donuts.
encountered like donut
I'm
adjacent.
sure you would have eaten donuts or
breads.
donut like.
Yeah. Fried
Pastry
dough
confectionaries.
batter
They're
things.
actually squares.
Yeah.
They call them squonuts.
Squares. Octonuts.
Anyone else that we think needs to know something or ask a
Anyone
question
else
of?
that needs to die?
Should we see where Baker is? No, it'll be fine.
Do you know what would be really funny? I say it'd be really funny, but it probably won't be. Since we've technically met him now, do you reckon you could send a message to Grast?
I could. I wouldn't want to reply from Gratz in my brain, like directly in there. No.
It'll be quite funny.
Can you send a message to Vernana, our Duragar brewer?
Who's Nana?
Vernana,
Opera.
Oh, okay.
is our brewer.
What?
What now?
No.
Do we have anyone we want to contact in relation to this important matter that we're doing?
No.
Not
I've got nothing.
our side hustle.
Unless you want to contact Tendol.
Just remember, the inn is great and running that business
Yeah.
is great. If you don't solve this, that's not going to be there.
Okay. At some point, I'll send Vargas a message saying, "Here, the crisps are going great. Here are some flavours."
Yeah.
And then list off.
Easy
yeah.
enough. I won't take that
Yeah.
out. You're fine.
I can't think of anything other than like trying to pester Leigh, going, "Have you seen anything?
Yeah.
How about now?
How about now? How about now? How about now?" Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anyone important enough.
You don't have to use the fire.
No. I don't know. I
Same.
think we've like
That would have covered
let
everything.
Bruno know. I think like everyone, unless I'm just sending someone a message like, "Hey, hey Aldith, how's it going? You alright?" But yeah, no.
I'll say over the 5 days you catch up with people as
Yeah.
well, and you can do stuff like that.
Sorry, I've been out of town.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Cool.
Not had a signal.
So you guys travelling for a few days.
Did we have any way of ascertaining, like when we went into Graven Hollow and came back out, had like 11 days passed?
You
Like, could I gather like?
you gathered that time passes normally in Graven
Okay.
Hollow. It's just the echoes that
Right.
make it seem different and weird. So, you guys have been going for 5 days
Yep.
since you left Graven Hollow.
Mhm.
You rest up for the night.
Yep.
Normal
Pop up your dome.
routine.
Yeah.
What's
In an
breathing
area
for
of
everyone?
like bioluminescent sort of like crystal clusters. So not bioluminescent, they're actually just like glowing sort of crystals. Which you've seen various times when you've been
Nice.
through the Underdark anyway.
Something.
I would like to know who is on first watch.
Me.
Okay. Cool. Make a
Just
doobie-doo check.
perception.
Sure.
25.
25. Nice. So that's good. I'm looking for something.
I
Oh,
like how
yes.
He's got a handful of monster cards there.
A gun.
Just throws them all over the table.
see your doom.
Yeah, take your pick.
I see.
Is this your card?
I see Leigh chained up in a corner.
Don't.
And you don't tell anyone. Well, he can see me too. If he's going to cry out, let him.
Yeah. I'll just do the.
Cool.
You see that creature golem? He's been following us for some days.
Yeah.
Strange, he's still wearing Lee's red shirt. That's what we're going to fight. It's going to be Gollum at the end, but he's going to be Gollum.
Cool. I want you to make a deception check for me.
Deception.
Interesting.
Interesting. 11.
Cool.
Hmm.
Cool. Who's got next?
There we go.
Last.
I'll go for. I'll be within the dome still there, looking out of it.
Okay.
That was
Perception check.
20.
deception.
Who's next?
I'll go third.
Are you
Right,
in
Hayden.
the dome or out of the dome?
Hayden's always.
I'll be out the dome.
Out the dome.
I'll do a little ritual alarm.
Perception check.
Do a little ritual telepathic bond. See what happens. Too busy doing rituals. 10.
Cool. Deception check.
I'm deceiveful. 11.
Cool. And then you're next. So perception check.
16.
And deception check.
Why
50.
do you
I
have to
kind
make
of
one?
wish because I'm probably still within the dome.
Kind
I wish I
one
could make one though. 'cause I
Deception.
think-
So 16. So I've got 1 plus 1.
Most
Okay,
deceptive persons now.
Not making deception.
So you guys get up in the morning.
Okay. Hopefully it wasn't a magical divination effect because I'm immune.
It was. No.
Is
You,
that-
Okay.
actually, no. Yeah. Ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you'll be fine.
So
Okay.
me and Joe are possibly okay.
Did I not see anything with my perception?
Well, maybe you did, but you're deceiving us.
I didn't roll very well.
Right. So you guys walk in along the next day.
Yep.
I want everyone to make a perception check for me, please.
Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20, 26.
27. Ho ho ho.
13.
19.
Okay, so you two notice a creature off at a little side cabin.
Okay.
And he's just sort of like clawing up the wall.
It's Gollum.
And he's sort of like
What's it
looking at you.
What does it look like?
It's got one eye,
Okay.
and like one huge eye.
Okay.
And he's looking at
I
you.
know what this is.
And it's just like,
Is it what? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Going to steal your secrets.
I know where he is.
Secrets, please.
Says it knows where Leigh is.
Yes. Yeah, it probably does. These
Yeah.
things know all kinds of crazy secrets. They suck secrets out your brain. Secrets.
Should we follow?
Come,
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, this way.
this way.
What?
Just you. Not many. Don't trust.
Okay.
The points to the bigger group. It's like,
Okay.
Just us.
Just-
Okay.
just,
Yeah.
yes.
We'll leave Baker.
Yeah.
Because Baker's not with you.
Yeah.
He got
Just because he'd be like, nope.
I know. Secrets.
What can't?
And he sort of like
Yes.
bounds off.
Where? Secret fairy? Where? No, come back. Tell us more.
So maybe.
Says
What
it knows
is
where-
this?
I said maybe.
And
So
Is this going to claw us to our doom?
It's nothing.
From what I remember, they're pretty low challenge rating, so
So
worst
it's gonna
case
kill
scenario,
us.
we can kick its ass.
So it will kill us.
Unless it leads us to something bigger and then we die.
You know, in Crit Roll, The first campaign, right, where they were climbing up the Titan, and they were like looking for
Spoiler alert.
things. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Been for the pack.
And Vax went like that and just killed it straight away.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Okay.
Secrets.
Yes. So
And he's there and it's just sort of like this open cavern. And he's like, I know
What do you know?
Leigh.
You know Leigh.
Leigh is lost.
Where? Where is Leigh?
describe
Describe Leigh.
the
He is incredibly handsome.
That's not. No, that doesn't sound like him at all.
Yellow of hair, beard. He is red shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
where have you seen Leigh wearing his red shirt?
And anything else, or just the rich?
Tell me, what's in my pockets is?
Make a deception check.
Okay, guys.
Red shirt was a long time ago.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. What have you got in your pocket?
Nothing.
Nothing.
How
I would
lo-
like
how
everyone
long
to
have,
make a Constitution saving.
Oh boy.
Plus
here we go.
5.
+5 if you're within 10
Hooray!
feet.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh,
I needed that.
Damn.
17.
What did you get?
8.
Total.
8
What-
total.
Offer what?
2.
12.
Wow.
26.
What did I say? 17.
Yeah.
17.
You just succeed. You take
This is a trap.
Yep.
Damn it. I thought it might have useful secrets instead of just.
10 points of necrotic damage.
I will kill whatever the big thing is, and then we'll force the secrets out.
I'm beginning to think that this thing doesn't actually have any useful secrets, it's just got our secrets. Because if it really knew Leigh was imprisoned, it would know that he was naked.
Oh, hang on, where's...
So
Where's...
this is
Joe?
where he is.
Got no fake furniture.
So you'd be like with Hercules.
Okay.
Oh,
So
what's fucking Brokey coming?
Is this a valid member of this
I was going to say that Grokey and Hercules wouldn't be with you.
No, probably not.
He wouldn't have let them come. Probably wouldn't have let Blockules come either.
Oh,
actually.
fine. Well, I guess I'll die.
There we go.
Initiative.
Yeah, roll that sweet initiative.
Something's wrong here. I'm rolling
So
high.
you can see
Better.
it.
High rolling on high rolling dry.
I've noticed that the Aveneth dice aren't the same layout as every other.
No.
Really?
No.
What was it?
Well, it's
The
like
opposite
8,
numbers?
8, and then it's 2. And this one.
Huh.
Crit roll
They're all
ones
the
are
same,
14 on the...
I was say because it like should all the opposite sides add up to 21 if it's like standard kind of layout.
This works.
It's like one should be opposite
Oh, no, it
20
does.
and
Yeah.
is
But
it just rotated
Yeah.
round? Oh shit, what did I roll?
21.
Hang on.
25 to 20.
yeah, it is. It's the other way around.
Huh.
It's just gone like that.
Yeah. Don't like this.
Always rolling
It's
them off.
4.
Hmm. Oh boy.
You got your right initiative yet?
So 25 to 20.
23.
21.
To 15.
17.
Also 17.
Mm.
Something's terribly wrong here, guys. I'm rolling high in the initiative.
Okay, Graham, you're up first.
Still go last because I rolled 19.
Did it actually look like that thing attacked Tim at all?
You didn't see anything.
Have I even noticed that
All you know
Tim's
is
going...
Tim's just gone, oh, ow.
That could just be him stubbing his toe on a rock as far as
Did we
we
not
went.
feel anything from the past constitution?
What was it? Necrotic?
Mm.
Oh,
Are
that's
you resistant?
No.
Oh.
Fighters.
So
This
does-
guy is.
Would I have
Yeah.
any real indication that there is a imminent threat and damage going on?
No, I'd say not.
So I'm probably just going to end up still standing there then.
Mm.
Okay. Now this guy in front of you is just going to go, secrets. And he's going to jump at Tim. And he's going to slash twice.
The secret is he's a dick.
That's no secret.
That's a 14.
No.
Oh, that's cocked. That's cocked again. 19.
Cock.
Just hits.
Oh,
Cock.
Just
Cock.
Till I get 20.
watch out for this huge amount of damage, Tim.
7 points of slashing damage, Tim. How do I want to do this? I gouge out your eyes. So, Tim, you'll go. As this guy just and just slash you across the face.
Sunblade. Out.
Don't kill it. Maybe.
First attack. 15.
Hits just.
Smite.
Smited.
I'm using my entire
Is it a
first
fiend?
initiative thing just so you're going, what?
Is it a fiend?
No.
Damn it. Just a,
Operation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
just a first level smite then.
It's an aberration.
So that's all. That's. What's that? That's a number.
Well done.
16. Plus 16 plus 7. 23 radiant damage.
23 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
First attack. Second one.
Yeah.
Natural 17 plus 11. Lots. For again with smite. Oh, not so good.
He's just ending this Nerfix whole career.
Yeah. 8 plus 5 is 13 plus another 6, that's 19.
About
so
time.
19 radiant damage.
Yeah. Which one is it, Graham? Is it just the one that says battle?
No, Royal Free at the top.
Battle Royal
Second
free.
row.
Mm.
Battle.
I need to be bloody
Put you up.
Here we go. Is it dead? It's gotta be dead.
What did you do to it, sorry?
A lot of damage.
19.
Yeah, 19.
19. Cool.
Is
And
it
just like Hayden and Joe.
Yeah. Just like after you.
I feel like no rage because I'd feel like it'd be a waste at this point.
Puny little thing.
It's going to have one hit point left.
And no reckless just because I'm just gonna be like, really? Okay.
0 effort.
20 total.
Yeah.
So,
He's dead.
Why do you get the D6?
It's the first hit.
the first hit's a radiant one, isn't it, as well?
If you're not raging. You said you weren't raging.
Yeah, it could be.
So have you ever actually
Just
made an
used to-
attack
yeah,
without
no,
raging before?
I'm just like,
this
how,
is
like-
a new
I
experience.
still hit on my. Hang on a minute. So
Don't
that'd
feel
be.
quite right.
I'm gonna re-roll it anyway, just because I'm shit. Hey. So that'd be 8 plus 5, so 17 slash you.
Yep.
For the first.
He's dead.
Second
Would have been if he was raging.
is 7, 8, 9, 22.
Yeah, he's got 1 hit point.
Well, that's another 17. So
Well,
Yeah, so he just like as in just like and he's just dead. He falls beneath you. Mighty blade, Joe.
I'll like
Ow.
mentally call Blockules to me when I ready a firebolt and then be like, oh, well, alright then, that happened.
What have we learned about
Okay.
Flockules
following
appears here.
strange creatures off into caves?
But well, guess we go back to the group then and start making my way back.
Cool. As one
That's fuck.
jumps down and attacks you, and he gets advantage because he was hidden from you.
Is it another O30?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Maybe we can keep one alive and see if we can give us some secret.
18 to hit.
Quick maths. Not if I cast shield, which I do.
On its first one. Second attack.
This is now 19.
No, not going to hit. Okay.
Oh, there's another.
No, that was that. Oh,
Yeah.
right, you just shouted. Yeah, cool.
Oh,
That's a 13
No.
and a 19
Ooh, just.
for 8 points of slashing damage.
Yay.
Ooh.
Take it, Graham. Take
This
it.
is some nasty ass shit that you've got to deal with right now.
these monsters.
You fucking deal with
Beans.
this bitch.
I feel that they're the prelude to something far worse.
I wonder. So,
It's just 17 no thanks. Oh god. They all just seem like.
It doesn't get advantage
it's an. Why?
because of my alert. Feet.
Cannot be
I'll
surprised.
re-roll that because I rolled them both at the same time. One of them was a natural 20. Ooh, it would have done some damage. 15
Might have broken double digits.
To hit? No.
and a 21
Yes.
for 9 points of slashing damage. And this one over there, and you're just going to
Go
go.
over there.
Constitution save.
+5.
3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 28.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's like, I'm sorry.
Really?
Okay, great.
Some kind of withering gaze.
Oh, so
Rotting gaze.
what are you doing? Just light the sword up. Oh, that's not so good. But 13?
No.
No.
And you just go.
Oh no, I'm gonna whiff both of them.
You suck.
He actually does that.
I like these guys.
Tim.
I'm going to turn around. Hi. First, smashy smash.
Thanks, nice.
26.
Yep.
Cool. With a first level smite. That's 29 total on the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second one. 17.
Mm-hmm.
For 8 points radiant.
Okay.
That's my go.
Cool. Hayden and Joe.
Gonna end one.
I'm gonna. We say it's a free action to put a weapon away.
Free
won't
action
it?
to put one away.
That's fine.
Bonus
That's all I
action
care
to pull
about,
one.
I'm gonna put my axe away. I'm just gonna look at them and just like. And I'll go to this one. I'm gonna rage now, just because why not? And I'm gonna punch him.
It doesn't even deserve an axe.
7, 6, 7, 8. What is it? It's 4 plus that, so maybe 22 to hit.
Yep.
It's D4, isn't it, for me?
Yes.
Let's use that one. Raging, so that's raging as well. So that'll be 2 plus 3. That's 2. Oh no, it'll be 2 plus 4.
What are you doing?
8 points of.
The stats for something.
What, anothic?
8 points of bludgeoning and
What's he gonna turn into?
7 radiant. So 2, 4, 15 for the first.
Mm-hmm.
Second. 2, 4, 6. 26.
Yeah.
For 10 points bludgeoning.
Okay, you kill another one. You just like punch it in the eye until the eye pops.
Oof.
That's what I grabbed it for. Yeah, I've not done that for a while.
Okay. Joe?
Me. Oh no, I've disadvantage right time.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
Shoot firebolt.
Yeah,
The one right in front of me. Why not? Both good. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 8 points of fire damage.
Yep.
Block your Leigh's move in. Give it a couple of slams from the side. That's a 17 and a 20 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
Cool. So that's 10 and 10. 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Cool. Now it's that one's go. He's just started looking at you, then looking at him. He's like, he's just going to try and get you.
Okay.
A 15.
Okay, shield again. So no.
15. So
Okay.
just trying to
Stop
bite the
that.
shield. Okay. Then it is the one at Graham. He's going to make 2 attacks against you, a 10
No.
and a 9.
No.
And then the one that's over here is going to go and attack.
Oh no, Tim,
Tim.
look out.
An 18?
No.
And a 12?
No.
He just sort of like claws on your back. Just,
I need more D8s. I've
Graham?
run out of D8s.
Does it sound like it's just these 3 left now?
you don't know.
Great.
Goes, you got the handful.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Big nothing.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna look down at it, and just as I look down, I'm gonna pull my arms into my chest a bit more, and as Steve's get bigger, and I turn into a T-Rex.
Why?
Just
I
because
don't have a T-Rex.
there's a Triceratops in there.
Yeah, but that's not a T-Rex.
I know.
No.
But
Again, the overkill with a dinosaur.
Just because.
But there's not a lot of
Eat them all.
space here.
It's a small cavern.
I'll move round to that side of it.
Which we're like,
I just look down at it and let out the big T-Rex roar.
look at the one that's in my Tim, it's just it's like,
Graham's
I
dinosaur.
bet you see me. No.
Well, I guess we've got to fight a dinosaur now.
Wish I could.
You done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn into King Kong and have a
Alright.
wrestle.
Tim?
Godzilla versus King Kong. Give
Turn
us the
around.
show that we want to see.
First attack. I'm going to use Blinding Smite.
Okay.
It's got a big eye. Should be
That's
very
got a big
effective.
eye.
14.
Extra blind.
14 misses.
Oh,
That's a 9, so 20.
20 hits.
Right, hang on. There's a lot of D8s and I'm pumping.
Do you need some more?
No, I've got some. Right, pumping some smite into this as well. In fact, I need one more D8.
good God, Tim.
That
Different
one's
colour.
That one.
That one, thank you.
Gonna annihilate.
All
Right.
rounds.
Like super overkill.
Right, 5,
Pretty average.
10, 15, 19, plus 7 is 26. And hang on, it has to do a thing.
I'm guessing Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
That would be 16.
It's a fail. It's blinded.
That's the noise.
Thank you. That's my go because my first attack missed.
Okay, cool. Hayden and Joe.
Not many. Finish off that one before Graham can.
18.
Yep.
Okay, better. Ooh, max damage actually, so that's 4, 8, 10 points of bludgeoning and 10 points of radiant.
Which one's that again, sorry? Oh, against that one. 10 points bludgeoning, 10 points radiant.
Yeah, so 20 total.
Yep.
Second. 21.
Mm-hmm.
4, 6, 8. 8 points of bludgeoning.
Nice. Joe?
I'm ready in action to firebolt the nearest one that's still alive and then let Blockules attack that one in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, so, take it. 10 doesn't hit.
10 doesn't
Does
hit.
17.
17 hits.
Well, that's 10 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Is that one in front of me still alive?
Yes.
Well then, firebolt it is. 17?
17 hits.
6 points fire damage.
Whee! Cool. Now it's its go.
Still alive.
And he's just gonna, like, sluggishly just claw at you twice with a 6 and a 17.
No shield. Oh, can't be asked to take damage.
Okay.
No, go away.
And he's just like. Then the one that you just hit is gonna look at over his shoulder at the T-Rex and then just try and kill you.
Try.
22 to hit.
Well, shit.
That is 9 points of slashing. Are you raging?
Yes.
Half to 4. And then 14, which will miss.
No.
And then the one's going to attack you
He's blinded.
with disadvantage. And they're both 4s, so that's an 8. And 9. He's like,
Where's he gone?
Graham, you're a T-Rex.
Yeah, so I've got advantage on the one in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Eat it.
That'd be 17
Yeah.
or 29 plus so 36 points of piercing damage.
So you just eat him.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
it's like he's on the toilet.
And
So I've
I
just
shall
punched
then,
it twice and it's just.
I shall then flip the tail around
Holy
against that one.
fuck.
Is that advantage because it's blinded or with Tim anyway?
It would be advantage because he's blinded.
I will kill you myself.
Oh, that was only a 5 plus.
To be fair, did anyone see Graham turn into the T-Rex?
No.
We think it's an enemy. It's fine.
15.
Just hits.
So, 22 points of bludgeoning damage from the tail.
Okay, that's your go, Tim.
Do I get advantage with it being blinded? No. I don't.
Yes.
Oh,
he
do I?
can't see you.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. He's dead. He's a dead little boy.
That is both sixes. So 17.
17 hits.
Cool. Smite.
Go for it.
Third level. Well, second level, sorry.
So no kill like overkill.
No.
What's the damage on the sword itself?
10.
Cool. Then you smite.
Oh, good. It's 15.
Is it more than 2?
Yes.
So he dies.
Cool. Thank you.
There's one left.
There's a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
You would know that this
That's
is
great.
great.
That's Graham.
Especially because I was there like.
We know
If
it's-
anything, that makes you more of a target.
Yeah. I'll have to. I can get to it, can't
Yeah,
I?
you can get to it.
Yeah.
Watch out for that dinosaur.
Yeah.
The dinosaur is making the noise in dinosaur roars
18.
of Jurassic Park.
18 hits.
Yeah. Smite again.
Why, Tim? Why?
Because
You've got to wait for the thing that's going to come after this.
Yeah,
There's a
you-
small
using it-
pool of water there.
You're using up all your smiles on the
19
smoke for it.
damage.
19 damage. You kill it.
All raging.
So
Okay.
dead.
As I'm going to say with this one, you just sort of like as you've just like gone down and punched this one in the like top of the head to kill it. He just like steps off your back and just like chop this one in half.
Yeah.
And then we turn around and it's do like so. What's the matter, Dylan? Pushing too many pencils.
So this one.
Hey Tim, got me smites left.
Yeah.
Doesn't show up. So
Oh, thank God.
I'm saying,
50-50 there for a second.
Could you say a 10 foot by 10 foot pool? And now it comes to this thing like. It's like
well, they
Excuse me.
can burrow.
I'm stuck.
Yeah,
So-
there's a secret no thick. You suck. Surprising no one.
I'll just drop a chewed corpse dead down at your feet.
Is it,
Well, that was a bust.
Do we get to kill the dinosaur?
Not this one, I don't think.
Oh.
Clever girl.
I'll go down to see if you pet my head.
That's weird. No, that's weird. Graham, stop that.
Please, Daddy. So,
I could end it
after
now.
the
I
battle,
need to
what are you
prepare the
guys
spell.
doing?
Let's head back to the caravan.
Pretty sure we're supposed to keep one alive, but oh well.
I don't think they had anything useful. They were just
They can
using
read
our
minds,
own-
can't they?
they can steal like a secret from your mind. So I'm guessing, considering they didn't know like Leigh in his current state, they plucked it from one of yours guys' brains and were
Probably
trying to
not.
use it to lure us into an ambush. Because
Sorry, that might have been mine. I thought of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Still a T-Rex.
How long's that last
Stop
for?
that!
Someone's constipated.
Stop concentrating.
Do we have to hit him to stop him concentrating?
I mean, we could beat all the hit points out of him, but that just seems
I mean,
like too
Are
much
you,
effort.
are you heading back to the caravan?
I currently have
Yeah.
an intelligence of 2, so I might not be intelligent enough to not concentrate.
Let's like, how big's the opening back to the caravan? Is it?
Bigger than a T-Rex.
Oh, damn. So we could just get you stuck in
Does
it.
anybody want to ride me?
no.
No.
That's
No.
weird.
How
Graham,
about
stop
after I
being
pile
weird.
off?
No.
Yeah, we'll head back to the caravan. So don't worry about the T-Rex. It's Graham.
Well, no, the T-Rex won't be with you.
What?
T-Rex can't
Oh,
fit through the...
oh,
Oh,
sorry. I
you
thought you
said
said
it
the
was-
cavern
you said
is
it was
bigger
bigger
than
than-
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no.
The T-Rex is bigger than the...
No, the tunnel out is smaller than the
Small.
T-Rex.
Okay.
Hi, Gray, you live here.
Sorry, Graham had an accident. We had to leave him behind.
You see a T-Rex
There's-
shaped
there's-
hole
You,
in it.
There's now a T-Rex there.
You see everyone just sort of like nursing battle wounds
You alright?
and
No fix.
I'm going to drop that down.
No.
for you then.
something bigger. I don't...
What?
This is Drax's. It's bigger. I didn't see it. There was so many.
Any casualties?
Yes.
All
And those casualties are.
Oh, you're
Oh
just-
no.
Oh no, find the party.
Damn it.
Who's got the party?
I've
Party
got,
people.
I've got a sheet here.
I was drawing us away.
Please-
A distraction.
Please tell me that Groki's on that list for a possible casualty.
We'll see, Joe. We'll see.
So it was taking us away a distraction to get to them, maybe. What's the
Seems-
coincidence?
What was it?
Hmm.
Who was it?
Just something big.
Describe it.
So Hercules alright. So if he's
So-
not, I'm gonna go on the killing spree.
Olaf
Yeah, he's currently eating
from the
nothing.
gauntlet is dead.
Oh no! Jeez.
Fucking hell, he has 58 hit points.
He's a
as well.
snowman.
He melted.
Fire breath.
He melted?
Thargas from the first Scouts.
Haven't got that one. Must be one of those.
Someone else has got him.
I've got him. Oh,
What have you got him?
that one.
Oh, he dead.
everyone on
Him
page
and
2.
his lizard are dead.
Oh.
But what about his ridings?
Amareth,
Copper vein?
Copper Vein is
Oh
dead.
no, have we lost both copies
Yeah.
now?
No, you've still got Brim.
No.
I thought Bryn got...
Yeah,
No,
Brim
Brim died.
Yeah.
I've got
That's
Brim
it.
still on the list here.
Oh what?
We haven't
No,
got
No,
Brim.
Sladis died.
Oh, maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Slice
I'm
the
sure
deer
one of the
died.
copper veins died.
I haven't got copper vein.
We ain't got copper vein.
I don't think we haven't got one for the
Or did we leave
sister
one behind?
because-
Oh, I might have done.
We haven't got one for the
Yeah,
sister
No, you
because
haven't
she
left one behind.
We left some on
You didn't
that
leave
and
Brim
counted
behind. I've got the list of who's been left behind.
Is this who's
No.
like? I've got Brim copper vein here.
Yeah.
Alright. Brim, Hilvus and Garth are in a full scouting
We
route.
did then.
Right, so those who are dead. Come back to me.
Oh shit.
Those who are
Feel
about to die.
Bad about
So
wandering
Brim's
off.
in what the forward?
I think with Hilvis and Gorath.
Who have you got in your main party? Oh, Hilvers and Gorath. Griswella then.
Griswella we've got.
Oh, that's where I'm getting mixed up.
Griswell
Griswella.
dead.
Griswella dead.
No, Griswella's fine.
Silren.
Splinter.
Splinter. Master Splinter. Lenora.
Golfane, True Silver,
And
and
Primwin.
Prinwin Hulk.
Yeah, so I've got Griswella, Primwin, Lenora, Silrian, Splinter, and Gothane.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 2
Oh boy.
lizards.
And all the others. Draxus
Yeah, and Draxus and Groki.
Okay.
He's still surviving.
Okay.
Well, shit.
What was it?
I've never seen anything like it. It was so quick. It was. It came and went, and he's nursing like a heavy wound.
What kind of wounds does it
So
look like?
it-
Cut,
it's-
puncture?
Yeah, it looks like a wild, like a
Ooh.
slash.
Damn. Well, that's
How-
terrifying.
How big? You size or?
It
Bigger?
was as big as a horse.
Is it a single slash like single slash from Hercules, or is it like multi-claws?
That's a really good question. And I will answer that one next week. I would say it
Answers
was a
on the
single
postcard.
slash. Single slash.
Hercules?
It was so quick.
He's not that fast. Is Hercules alright?
Was it hasty
Hercules
Hercules?
did take a slash, but it's been healed.
Oh, that's alright. I'll use my healing hands on Draxus then if he's still
Yeah,
messing around.
Thank you.
Anyone alright?
Oh, fine.
Yeah, those no-fix were kind of
Nothing.
pathetic. Hmm.
Wonder what? I'll do a ping.
Odd.
Divine sense if anything's
Nothing out of
around.
the ordinary.
Nothing.
So we should stick together from now on. Kind of bad about that.
Yeah. Also,
Not bad.
wandering off with strange creatures.
Look, in
Are we ever going to learn? No.
previously it's been okay. You know, we've got a cool sword. We've met a nice ghost and you know set a spirit free. It's kind of there's some harpies. We avoided those. That's fine. Thought maybe this was
Sorry, no,
lead us to
it would have been
something
about human size,
else.
not thingy.
Okay. Clawhead humanoids.
With just one slash.
That's weird.
Ah.
Could be.
A clever girl.
Perhaps they're
Lure us away
attracted to the
with the
call of the
no-fix.
T-Rex.
Why a
guess
dinosaur?
Oh, I was bored.
Guess we bury the dead and move
I
on.
hadn't got to do it.
Is that
T-Rex.
is that what it was?
So,
So,
thought I'd try.
after this battle that has claimed some more members of your group, we will end tonight's session. So, thank you everyone for coming and joining the session, joining the fun. Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow us, and all that social media stuff that we know that you like to do. And I will say to you all now, as this was what, episode 50, wasn't it? This was episode 50.
Oh,
Thank you for watching 50 episodes if you have. If you haven't, understandable.
Nearly a year.
We've been nearly at this for a year. So,
2 more episodes.
yeah, 2 more episodes and that'll be the 52 week mark, won't it? So, look at that for maths.
And for the next year to follow.
Yeah. So, have a nice week. Until next time, be careful and love each other. Goodbye. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh Bridge, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Hunting Hawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow.